Now let me tell y'all something about dreams. Listen up, because this is something I found out a long time ago that goes against everything you see in a movie, on TV, or what your great-grandma may have told you when you were a kid. See, dreams don't happen overnight. That ain't how it works. See, they come to you in the daylight. You gots to be awake. Cause baby, you got to run dreams down. See, that chase is where we learn the most about ourselves. To take that extra step, that extra mile, that extra rep. Now look here. You don't never know how long it's gonna take, or exactly what it'll look like when you get there. The only thing you know is you can never stop. So, question time. What's your dreams? What's your dream? Are you willing to do what it takes to make that dream a reality? No. See, not while you're sleeping, but every darn day you wake up. Because if it does, good morning. Now give me my darn thing.
Boom! What's going on, family, man? What is going on, man? Salute to everybody that's in this thing, man. We're one more day closer to signing day. As y'all know, signing day is next Wednesday. So there's a lot of smoke screens and a lot of mirrors being thrown out there. But just know, we are getting closer day by day to what's coming next, man. But shout out to everybody that's in the building right now. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in, man. Thank you guys for supporting me last night. If you was watching the show last night live, man, appreciate you guys. Appreciate the people that sent out the donations to the channel, man. It's always love, man. And appreciate it for all you guys do. Continue to watch, man. Let's blow this thing up. Let's take this thing to another level. Let's get this thing where everybody can see it in America. So, man, appreciate you guys for all you guys do and for always tuning in and supporting the channel, man. I just had to say that because I didn't get to say it last night. But, man, salute to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. What's going on, man? So, what's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Everybody wants to know what's the word right now. Today it's all about lining up visits for Friday and Saturday because this is the time where you're going to see a lot of recruits on visits Friday and Saturday. So the next key days, you're going to see a lot of things come out that transpires over these next few days because Sunday starts the dead period where you will not be able to take a visit. Mark these words. You will not be able to take a visit until January 3rd through the 7th. So with that being said, unless you're in the transfer portal, you won't be able to take a visit to January 3rd. So you're going to see a lot of kids taking visits this weekend. You're going to start to learn who CU is targeting, who they really want, and, you know, who their things are mild or things are cool down on certain players. So who they really want, you know, you're going to see those players come in this weekend. There's going to be a lot of defensive players coming in this weekend. You want to get as much talent as you can signed by Wednesday. So when you go into the January, you know what your team is going to look like and so on and so forth. So let me know where y'all tuning in from, man. Put your city, your state up in the chat. Let me know, man. Drop any questions that you would like me to answer right now. Because we're going to start this out with a Q&A. It's a little light on news today. But, hey, I'm going to try to answer as many questions as possible. Don't get upset if I don't get to your questions. It's nothing personal or anything like that. But there are some things I can talk about, some things I can't talk about. I always like to put that disclaimer out there. But we're going to start this thing out with a little Q&A session. But before we do the Q&A session, I'm going to get into this little spicy situation that transpired last night with Mr. Norvell and his wife calling Shadora a B word. Now, y'all had all season to address this. And you know about the situation long before it came out and it was out in public news. Why wait now to go to social media and talk about it? Why? You had all season to talk about it. But I get it, right? Everybody wants to throw these shots at Colorado right now. Everybody's hoping that Colorado don't win and do this, do that. But you played against Colorado. You had every opportunity to take your shots. But you wait till the documentary to come out and take a shot? Keep doing what you're doing because all you're doing is leading players to Colorado. And I'm going to leave it at that. But we can get more depth into it. We can. But I'm about to go into the Q&A sessions. So drop them questions, man. I'm going to try to see what I can do, answer the majority of questions as possible right now. I'm going to open it up because you know some people ready to come on the panel, ready to talk. So, man, we just going to keep this thing real short today. It's not a lot of CU news out there, so I'm going to try to answer everybody's questions as most possibly as I can. So, hey, we are. What's the word, Rob? It's Ghost Town. These commitments going to start trending to Sunday day. Listen, you should get some commitments this weekend, but majority of the stuff is probably going to be in-house until Wednesday. Telling you right now, Coach Prime is going to drop a bomb on Wednesday. It's all about where that bomb is going to come from. But he's going to drop a bomb. They got something up their sleeve. They got somebody that you probably don't think they talking to, that you might see commit to Colorado and sign on Wednesday. But as always, man, appreciate the ladies for tuning in, man. Y'all been rocking heavy with me lately. Hey, y'all know what I love with the ladies coming up, man. We just having a good time, man. Y'all know what time it is. But, man, yes, make sure y'all smash that like button for sure, man. Get that thing up in the algorithm. Let's take this thing to another level, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in for sure. I thought Brian Early was coming to our coaching staff, but he got rehired to Houston. Does that change a lot with the commitments? No, it doesn't. Because we already people wanted Brian Early because they thought Coach Sal was leaving. Coach Sal was never said anything that he was leaving. It was just rumors being put out there because everybody want to see Colorado in a negative light. They want to start drama. They want to start this. They want to start that. So that being said, I mean, it is what it is. We are in great shape. I can tell you that right now. We are in great shape with our defensive line. You're going to see some defensive linemen come in this weekend. We're in great shape. We're in great hands with Coach Sal and Coach Sal and Coach Sapp. So that's all you need to know about that. But we got DC in the house. We got Atlanta in the house. We got the Chi-Town in the building. Atlanta in the building. Delaware. A lot of people from Atlanta up in here, man. What did Shadora and Seaton say on IG Live? They really didn't say anything on the IG Live. It was really like a little short talk, you know what I'm saying? Seaton said he gonna hit up Shadora offline. So you know they got something planned, something big. Man, Shadora, if you're watching right now, because I know y'all watching, Coach Prime, I know y'all watching. Happy birthday, Shadora, man. Appreciate you, man. Hey, listen, man. I hope you have a blessed, wonderful, 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 wonderful birthday, man. And you go out and live it up, man. Hey, man. Do what you do, dog. Do what you do. We got Philly in the building, Atlanta in the building again, man. We got them going on. What up, man? Talk to me. Sorry, I'm strolling down super slow, so man, y'all be mindful. Sorry, Rob. No, you good. Hey, listen, I understand things autocorrect. You good. How worried are you about the offensive line coming together? Well, I'm not worried about it because we're getting all of our offensive linemen in January, which is the biggest key, right? When you look at last January, the offensive line that we had in January, we didn't have them after the spring game. So then we rebuilt the whole offensive line again for the second time going into the season. So this year, you know, as long as we can keep the entire offensive line that we're looking, we should be fine. We should be fine. So I'm not worried about our offensive line. I think we're in a great position. We're going to add a few more pieces to the offensive line, but them coming in January, getting this thing rocking, we are in great, phenomenal position. And those are the things that I'm not worried about. The key areas for me is, you know, what are we going to do with our linebackers? You know, who's going to be that playmaker? Who's going to be that alpha, right? You want to see an alpha in that linebacker position that can control the defense, that's going to get in somebody's face, that's going to call the plays, that's going to understand, like, hey, man, enough's enough. You know, so we still looking for that dog. Who is going to be the leader, that dog, that alpha on defense? Because that's what's going to matter the most. So right now, my key areas, when you look at this team right now, from all the commitments right now, number one would be linebackers for me. Number two would definitely be the defensive line. Number three would be tight ends. Four, I would go wide receivers. Number five would be quarterback. So that's how I look at it, right? That's my area. I do feel like we do need to add a couple safeties, younger safeties, not experienced safeties, but younger safeties. So we'll see. A walk-on offensive lineman just hit the portal for CU. You're not even worth me bringing up his name, but he just hit the portal. Just to let you guys know. So Season's not flipping, man. Y'all just I'm gonna tell y'all this. There are going to be a lot of smoke screens and mirrors right now going on until signing day. So you're gonna see a lot of recruits get online and talk, say this and say that and say this because they're not gonna give you their hand. They're not gonna tip their hand on how they really feel, where they're gonna go. They're gonna lead you on to make you think it's gonna be this and then it's gonna be that. So man, just be patient because something's gonna happen. We need to grab Colorado State number 4. He just hit the portal. I don't think so. I think we got something better coming in. I do like him as a receiver, but I don't think we need to touch him. How many recruits are we expected to come in this weekend? I would say anywhere between 10 to 18 players coming in this weekend, and that's a mixture of transfer portal guys and high school recruits. So I would say anywhere from 10 to 18 players. Now, how many of them could commit? That's a different story. Because this is legit the last weekend that you can come on a visit. So the people that's coming in on a visit is some ways more likely going to probably commit to Colorado. Otherwise, why come on a visit? This is the last weekend you can technically visit before the blackout period. So you got to make it make sense. Why waste the visit to go somewhere if you have no intentions on going there? So if you see somebody in Boulder this weekend and they actually pull up, just know it might be a good idea. They might be coming. It's not a guarantee, but they might be coming. How many kids should we expect on a visit? Just answered that. His wife looks like her parents are cousins. Rob, we snatching them Oklahoma linemen. Um, we are in the works of talking. We're in talks with the one offensive lineman, one defensive lineman for Oklahoma, but we'll see. Who do you see from past season starting on offense besides Shadora and Travis? It's too early. It's too early to tell. Um, I would expect. This is me personally. I would expect. Of course you're gonna have 2 and 12, right? But I expect Amarion Miller to step up to take one of those starting roles. Still waiting to see what Jimmy Horn's gonna do. So depending on what Jimmy Horn's do, offensive line. It's way too early to tell. Running back, it should be Alton McCaskill's ready to go. So that's pretty much what you can see. But offensive line is just too early to tell. Malik Murphy entered the portal. We might flip Boot Carter. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. But I would tell y'all, man, listen. If y'all want somebody to come to Colorado, y'all need to go and blow up their mentions, their comments. Anytime they post, y'all need to blow it up with Scope Buffs. But I'm never gonna give away somebody's recruitment, even if I know where they going or if they're gonna commit to Colorado. I'm not gonna give up their commitment. That's just not me. But I will connect the dots once they commit on how everything transpired, all the background behind all the news and all that stuff. But when it comes to players committing to CU, things like that, I don't mess up players' commitments because that's a special moment, a special bond with them and their family and their assignment. So I never want to, do that. But if you know, you know. But hey, try to do my best. We got to land up in this thing again. Shout out to the South, man, tuning in, rocking with your boy. You know who it is, but you're not going to say nothing. Yes, I do know who it is, but I'm definitely not going to say nothing. I can tell you that 1,000%. I do know who it is. Any updates on Will Shipley? I mean, he just dropped a LeBron post. No new updates on him. Whenever he wants to drop it, he's going to drop it. But if you know, you know. That's all I can say in that part, man. And there it is. Will Shipley is just committed to the University of Colorado. Hey, man, I got great timing, dog. I got great timing. I know y'all realize why was Rob waiting to come live? I might know something about something. But you just got to answer that he just committed to Colorado. There it is, man. He just committed, man. Hey, man, I might have timing about stuff. I might know something. I might just know a little something about something. But, hey, we just got to commit a wide receiver. So y'all saying why we didn't go out to CSU number 4? Well, there's your answer right there. There's a receiver. Just saying. Don't y'all realize a lot of things happen when I'm live? Is that a coincidence? Is that a coincidence? Why do people commit when I'm live? Why does things come out when I'm live, man? It is Bossy birthday. Sorry, I did make that mistake. I didn't mean to say Shadora. I meant to say Bossy. Sorry. Yeah, you guys are right. I did not mean to say Shadora. But if y'all notice, whenever Coach Prime them tweet or say something, most of the time is when I'm live. But hey, we are here, man. We are here. We are here. We are here. But yes, shout out to Bossy. It is her birthday. I don't know why I said Shadora. My mind has just been going today. But hey, we got a commitment, man. We got a big time wide receiver from Vanderbilt. 6'3". He's a stud, man. But this is gonna be the first year he actually gets to play with a real quarterback that can get him the ball. So he should be able to do a lot of things, man. He can go deep. He can catch a thing to the house. He's a dynamic receiver. So there's a lot of things that play into the part, man. But he is a phenomenal receiver that we're getting. He's a stud, man. Now it's time for let's see what he can do at this level with Colorado. But hey, what is going on, Coach Dre, man? What is going on? Let me drop this off. What's the word, Coach Dre?
We just some nobodies. I be telling y'all, we just some nobodies, man. We just some nobodies. Just some nobodies, man. Y'all just sit back and be patient and let the plan come together, man. Let the house be built.
Hey,
Just sit
listen.
back.
I think y'all think it's a coincidence, right?
It don't be, man. We just be sitting back here laughing, man. Like y'all thought my brother waited all day to go live right now, and like we didn't know what was finna happen. But I mean, we just some nobodies, man. We just some nobodies, guys. We just, you know.
Hey, man, I'm just sitting back chilling, man. I just pushed the line back for no reason, you know what I'm saying? Just nothing. I didn't know nobody was finna commit, man. I just, you know. But hey, man, let's talk about it, man. We here, man. We talking about it, man. Like I said, man, if y'all want to pull up, y'all can pull up on me. I just, if I'm going at my normal time, man, y'all gotta know something is going on, man. There's not a reason for me not to be going on at my normal time. So if I'm not going on at my normal time, just know something about something is gonna happen because I'm pretty consistent on the time I go. So that's all I can say. But man, if I skipped over some questions, I'm sorry, man. I apologize. I'm just trying to make sure I touch everybody's question for the most part. Touch questions, but it is a lot of questions coming in all at one time. So I'm trying to touch everybody's questions. But Coach Dre, man, how you feel about Will Shipley committing to the University of Colorado? How you feeling?
Well, man, I mean, I think I knew this about 3 o'clock this afternoon. I got a couple of phone calls. Calls coming in left and right right now. Again, guys, it's because I'm a high school coach and I got kids that's getting recruited. And it's a hotbed. Again, the kids talk to kids, and so and then it's crazy down here in Gainesville right now. They trying to keep all their recruits and kids flipping left and right and telling people they ain't coming. So, but with Shipley coming, I think that's a clear sign for some other stuff. But we'll sit back and see. You see Rob drinking the water. So uh, y'all know what it is, man. We gonna just stand on business. He a good kid. He a great kid. He a nice receiver. I think he gonna add depth to our receiver room, which I always already think is pretty deep. And that also let you know if we get other kids that play both sides of the ball, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna play defense.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tyreek, what's the deal, man? You pull up on us.
What's going on, big bro? What's going on?
You sound like a
Hey,
robot.
hey, you can hear me?
You sound like a robot. Drop off and come back on.
Uh,
But the chat, let me know, man. How y'all feel about Will Shipley committing to the University of Colorado? Like I said, I don't know nothing. I just, hey, that's what things that happen, man. Like live, normally I'm live about 5 hours ago, but I came on, I pushed the live back, so something about something I had to know. But family, we here, man. Let's talk about it. Let me know in the chat, man, how y'all feel about Will Shipley committing to the University of Colorado. Let me know. And we ain't done yet. We still got something else in store for y'all. Promise you. No, he's from Vanderbilt. He's not from.
He's from not yet. He's not from. He's from Vanderbilt.
But you had to know something was happening. You know what I'm saying? He is connected to Box. You know, who was at Vanderbilt. So shout out to Box, man. Going to go get his guy. You know what I'm saying, from Vanderbilt, a talented wide receiver with production in the SEC. He's played against the best of the best talent, the best corners, things like that, the best defense. So, hey, he coming to us, the experienced player. That's exactly what we need to replace the Zay Weaver. So, man, big things are coming, man. It's more to store. But Tariq, pull back up on us, man. Talk to us, man.
Yeah, you can hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear. Yep, you good, you
I
good.
bet. No, I was gonna say, yeah, bro, solid. I watched this highlight, and yeah, he ain't really have a good quarterback at Vanderbilt, but I think he gonna do real like good, like replacing Xavier Weaver, because like he played
Yeah,
against SEC.
Shepard.
Vanderbilt ain't never.
I
Yeah,
listen. I
Vanderbilt
listen.
quarterback sucks.
I'm a little country though, so at times I don't pronounce everything properly. So it is Will Shepard, not
Yeah,
Shipley Shepard.
Chip.
So my bad. I
Yeah, you know.
apologize.
Look though, he played against SEC, man. So, like he already
I
know
know.
what's
Tyree,
up. Like it ain't gonna be nothing for him.
I do. You got headphones in?
turn your Wi-Fi.
Nah, my
Turn your Wi-Fi off right quick.
Yeah, because you keep sounding like a robot. So I was just you can't even be on like a Bluetooth or anything like that because it'll come out crazy.
I don't know what's going on. I'm probably gonna have to go back to the chat. My stuff still messing up.
You
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 on it
you
right
sound
now.
clear right now.
All right, look, I'm gonna stay right here in this position, probably the serves. But I was saying he played against SEC DBs, so I think like it ain't gonna be nothing to him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no,
Yeah, no,
he's solid. He's
yeah,
solid. He
he
definitely
definitely
solid.
solid. Yeah, yeah.
He
Yeah, I
definitely
It's
know.
just
solid.
I'm
the
just saying, like, just
the
moving that transition, like coming from the SEC to the what is it, the Big 12?
I mean, coming from Vanderbilt, he just didn't have the necessary parts for him ready to go out and shine, right? He didn't have that quarterback. But if you go and watch his film and watch his tape, you understanding what we getting. You know what I'm saying? We needed that. We need a bigger body wide receiver, possession wide receiver, but also they can go turn it up, and take that thing to the house. And that's one of the things that he can do. And that's a big key.
Facts.
One of the areas of needs of what we were looking for. That was
That
one
was
of the
one of the
areas.
areas.
So
No, I
No,
know
I
what
know
you're
what you're
saying, but
saying,
I'm
but
just
I'm just
saying,
saying,
like,
like
the
the
DBs, the SEC DBs, and then the conference that they move into is different. Like when look, I played in the ACC at Wake Forest. Florida State DBs, they wasn't like they was good, but they wasn't as strong as SEC. Like when I played Vanderbilt DBs, they was strong. When I went against PJ Williams, he was like weak. You know what I'm saying? Like I played against some ACC DBs that wasn't doing like that. So I'm saying like it is a difference because SEC DBs, them boys strong, and when we went against Vanderbilt. No boys were stronger than a lot of ACC DBs. So what I'm saying is like when he make that transition from the SEC to their new conference, Colorado new conference, I feel like he gonna dominate me because he already went against the SEC DBs and they not compared to the Big 12 DBs.
all right, for sure, man. Anytime you can get a talent from the SEC that's a starter, right? You're in a win-win situation. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you can acquire starters, you're in a great situation, right? It just brings more depth, more opportunity, for your team to get better. And so we got him. So now it's time to, put him, Shador, Travis, Amarion together and go to work, right? The biggest key is Jimmy going to the league? Is he staying? But there's still more to come. It's still more to come just due to the fact of there are roster spots still being held right now, just due to the fact of who commits to Colorado and who don't. So we have a lot of things that can still play out and improve this roster. Because the biggest key right now is improving the bottom 20. So as long as you keep improving the bottom 20, we'll be fine. So Jimmy's still on the fence if he's gonna leave or if he's gonna stay. So Still up in the air, but we'll see. Need a 330 D tackle. Pepe linebackers and secondary. We got D tackles coming in on visits, so we got some D tackles that are being on some visits this weekend. So we'll be fine at the D line. I promise you. Warren Sapp ain't finna allow us not to have no D tackles. That's one area of position that we ain't gonna have to worry about. Coach Style is gonna get what we need. Trust me, he been working. He ain't been fishing. He been working. So, Baby To, that one is still up in the air. It's a strong possibility that we can still get him. There's still room. You got to think about it. We did lose Javon Antonio too. And then Ellis is not. So we got roster spots. So don't think that we don't got roster spots to add talent at the wide receiver room. It still needs a little bit of work, but we got talent.
Javon entered the draft.
He's out of eligibility. He doesn't have anything.
Oh yeah, but did he say that he's gonna enter the draft though?
I mean that's the best thing for him. I mean that's the only thing he can do, to be honest with you, because he ain't got no eligibility. So
Nah,
he ain't
you
gonna
right.
play
No, I
nowhere.
know.
So
I'm just saying, cause like he really ain't really like produced nothing at Colorado like that. So I don't even know if he, you know what I'm saying?
well, for
If he
me,
even get
I
it.
think once he gets to the league, that they might convert him over into a tight end,
Yeah,
a flex tight end in the situation. But we'll see, man. Because I mean, anything possible, with the NFL. If he don't make it to NFL, that's still like the XFL with them merging, them and the other league together. It's more they, combined together. So we'll see, man. There's a lot more to play. So trust me, we ain't done adding on offense. So I can tell you that right now. We still got some more pieces that we're gonna add on offense. We got some things that's gonna come through the high school ranks, but it's also some things that on the defense side we're gonna get a lot of on the high school ranks on the defensive side that people are not expecting. Coach, are you still there? Because if I think. All right, so
Yeah,
man,
I'm still here.
jump
Yeah,
into.
I'm still here. I'm still here, bro. I'm still
I'll just
here.
make sure. Let me see. Hey, Coach Dre. So Georgia is suing the NCAA because they didn't put them in the playoffs. How you feel about that?
I mean, that's just money trying to do something. I mean, they nothing they can do, bro. It's like, so let's talk about all the other times other schools didn't get in. Like, I just think it's just you lost the biggest game of the year, the game you needed to win. You lost.
Yeah.
You lost. Like, what we talking about? I know y'all ain't hadn't lost in 2 seasons, but the biggest game of the year you lost. Like, people been not getting into the playoffs. So okay,
Facts.
Florida State suing? Like,
No.
what we okay? So what we talking about? Like, that's just them trying to push the narrative, trying to show they got power, bro. That's all that is. Just trying to pull a power move, but it ain't gonna work because it ain't nothing they can do.
Man, I look at it like this: like it's just the SEC trying to pull something away, right? They trying to pull away from NCAA. Like what you say don't matter because we are the power. We own college football. Y'all need us.
Because the NCAA damn near took their hands off it, bro.
Yeah, but it's like you can't. But you can't go sue because you didn't make it in. If you win, you win.
Nah, I don't agree with that shit. I don't agree with that shit.
But all right, so you agree with Georgia suing the
No,
NCAA?
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't agree with that shit. I
What?
don't agree with them suing to you. They lost. Fuck. I want them to get in. I know if they get in, they'll be favored versus 3 of them teams for sure.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you win, does this? You don't even think about that. But the matter that you didn't win, now you want to come back and sue somebody because you didn't win. Come on, dog. What we doing?
If
It's
Florida State ain't suing nobody, what we talking about? Like, it's just being for real. If
man,
Florida State, the team with the biggest gripe. Florida State, the team with the biggest gripe. Y'all lost. Y'all lost. I know y'all
You lost the
Georgia.
last game. You lost the last game.
Y'all
I
lost,
just,
bro.
You
I
lost
really
the
think,
SEC championship. I see you lost the first game of the year. You lost the SEC championship game.
but I think Georgia really went out with this that we going to three-peat, so you got to put us in because we won a national championship the last 2 years. Like I really thought that's really how they was thinking. Like there's no way win, lose, or draw, we are not in this game. We're not in the playoffs.
Bro, all the years they was the BCS and teams got left out. What about the year Miami got left out when they probably was the best team in college football? They got left out. Like, bro, teams been getting left out. This ain't just started yesterday. Y'all just on the bad end of the stick this year. I
Yep.
mean, just you got to deal with it, bro. Like that's just. But that's what I'm telling you about. That's what we teaching kids. That hey, go find a way to cry and make an excuse and complain. Like that's all they doing, bro.
I'm glad you said something because that's going straight into the next topic I got. So, if you can't see the screen, I'm gonna break it down. The college football greatest teams. Number 1, 2019 LSU. Number 2, 2004 USC. Number
Whoa.
3, 2001 Miami. Number 4,
Only
2005 Texas. Number 4 is 2005 Texas. Number 5 is 2022 Georgia.
Nah, man. Nah. So
Number
you
6,
nah.
1995 Nebraska.
They was
Number
cold.
7,
They was cold.
2018 Clemson. Number 8, 2013 Florida State. Number 9, 2020 Alabama. And number 10, 1999 Florida State. Do you agree or disagree with this list?
Man,
I
that's shit.
definitely disagree, but I just want to hear y'all thoughts.
listen. Only thing is, if we ain't talking about Miami, the number 3 need to be number 1. That ain't no knock on Jonas them. I just think that's the greatest football team I ever seen play football.
Yeah.
I just think that's the greatest football team I've ever seen play football.
I
Let's
think
name the first. Let's name the first rounders off of that team, bro.
I just think number 3 and number 1 should definitely be flipped. Like that's me personally, right? It should be Miami, USC,
No, USC.
LSU.
No, it need to be Miami. I agree with them maybe being number 2. I just don't agree they number 1.
Over
I
that
just don't agree
2000,
that
over that
LSU number
2004
1.
USC.
Man, I don't know, right, man.
That 2004 USC with Troy
I
Polamalu,
like,
Reggie Bush, Lindell White,
No,
Matt
but the way they
Minor.
dominate, the way LSU, the way they dominated, the way LSU dominated the Final Four, like I
bro.
just rock it.
They didn't have no competitive games, man. Like they had like 2 competitive games the whole year.
Yeah, I can definitely understand that. But that
Yeah, that's
2001
all I'm
Miami
saying,
team,
bro.
dog.
Yeah, they ought
They
to
had
be
like 2
number 1. That's
competitive
all.
games the whole year. I ain't never
Like, yeah,
seen
that's
them.
the only
They
thing
had like
I
two
switch.
tight. Like the Auburn game was close, and I think Ole Miss. All the rest of them, everything else was blowouts.
Yeah, that 2001 Miami team, though. There's no
We
way.
beat Bama by like 17, I think. With the Bama and beat them. I remember that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say that USC team. They behind that LSU team. It should be
I
my.
don't listen. That Texas at 4. I put anyone well, not anyone, but I put a few Nick Saban teams over that Texas team.
Yeah, I would too. I would definitely move Georgia in front of the 2005 Texas team.
And I put Bama in front of up in 4. You could pick you could pick any one of his championship teams and put him up there, bro.
No, I ain't gonna say any one of them, but that 2020.
Man, with all them dudes in the league right now, with Tua and Jalen Waddle and Henry.
That's the team I'm talking about. Yeah. I would move that, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This should be Miami, LSU, USC, Alabama.
Cause I don't see that Georgia team being that good like that, bro.
I don't know where nobody see that at.
it's they defense. Their offense
If
I
you
don't think
line them up,
the
if you line them up with if you line them up with Trevor Lawrence would have gave them hell.
I don't. Yeah, they. I'll put them in the top 10, but they definitely ain't in my top 7.
Yeah, that's.
And
Let
that
me be.
Florida State team, I love Charles Kelly. They probably right at what they number 10.
They number
That
8.
Jameis Winston team, that
They
Jameis
number
Winston
8.
team ain't better than the other one. Yeah, that other team need to be in front of that Jameis Winston team.
James Winston team had Jalen Ramsey new, huh?
Yeah, it did though, bro. But they should have
And
lost, bro.
Derwin James.
That team was rocking.
Derwin James, Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they had
bro.
some
But
niggas on that team. There's some niggas on that
they
team,
did,
coach.
bro. They did, bro. But go back to that '99 team when you talking about Peter Ward and you talking about like, bro, that '99 team was that, bro. They beat Michael Vick, bro.
Hey, I know.
We talking
I was
about
about to say that they beat Michael Vick in
they
the
bro, like
in the championship in New Orleans in the
what I'm
Super Bowl.
asking, what I'm saying is, could that defense stop Michael Vick? I just don't know, bro. I just don't know. So I just switched them. I switched them in spots. But Georgia don't belong in the top 5.
That definitely wasn't one of the 5th best teams I ever seen in my life.
Right.
Hey, Jonas, how you feel about Will committing to CU?
Man, I'm glad you asked me that. Dude from Mandeville. So that's like 30 minutes from New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? He's from Mandeville. So people was on Instagram talking about it, like he good. I ain't never seen him play. Last time
He's
LSU played
solid.
Vanderbilt, that's last time LSU played Vanderbilt, he was hurt.
Yeah, he's solid. He's solid.
Listen, I know he torched the Gators.
He's solid for sure.
But I won't talk about the other recruits though. BBS. You think he can play tight ends? We don't got no tight ends.
Yeah,
Think
he
he
can play.
tight end his
He can
freshman
play
year?
both. He can play both.
Yeah, he can play
No,
both. He can play both. He
no, but I'm
definitely can play
saying
both.
you think he'll be focused on tight end most of we don't have that many?
Nah, he coming in for one shot, dog. I don't think they're gonna do it. I would say this, like I wouldn't worry too much about the tight ends because they're gonna end up getting that fixed. It's only one tight end on the roster and we got one committed. They're gonna fix that. That's the reason why it's hard. It's hard to add tight ends when you don't technically have a coach over the tight ends.
What about Brantley?
Brantley.
Eric Brantley. We have Brantley? The dude that was he was defensive player of the year in Georgia this year.
If you have if you have any of those play tight end, you probably want Brandon Swain.
No. I'm not asking him to play tight end. I'm just speaking on because we don't never really talk about him that much. I'm just asking about.
Yeah. Oh no. I love his tape. He really liked that. Like he's one of them. If I look at like the defensive lineman that can possibly play right now, I'm taking him.
Brandon?
We don't. Nobody knows what Omar White's gonna look like. So it's hard.
He ain't played this year, huh?
Yeah, he didn't play this year.
Yeah, right.
No, he didn't play, bro.
So he
But that's okay. I mean, he trained. He trained. He been training and been working out, but he ain't. He hasn't played this year. Now my question is he gonna get here in January or not? That's the only thing I'm waiting to hear. Is he gonna be there in January, or is he waiting till the summer to get there? But he a real dog. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about that.
He get up there on top of the
like I
mountain.
told you, bro.
It's different up there on top of that mountain, kid Dre.
Right. It's different for all of them. It's gonna be different for all of them. So any kid that can get up there early, that would be my assumption. Now would be trying to get up there early because of the altitude and all that other stuff, so you can have all the months to get yourself together because that's a major factor. It's a major factor.
Yeah, them boys coming out.
Right. You get what I'm saying? So it's a major factor. We just gotta like I said, I think the Florida kid probably a lot. I think the Florida kid probably a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think he probably a lot.
Defensive tackle, that's that big old nigga. Huh?
Yeah, no, number 7. He won number 7 last year for Florida.
Yeah,
If y'all
cool
watching the Florida
nigga.
tape, he played number 7.
Man,
He
that nigga.
quick. He got strong. He quick. He got strong hands. He got a great first step, bro. Like I said, I done seen him work out. You get what I'm saying? Cause he worked out with my son. Cause the dude, Big Lou, that's my guy. I coached him in high school. He played for Eastside, and now he work at Florida. But he still work out some of the high school guys, and them boys come and work out. So I mean, he that, bro. He what you looking for, and he got that streak in him. You get what I'm saying? And so I think he fit what Sal and what Sal want. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. McClendon surprised me. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Like he must something must have told him that he gonna be a decent draft pick. Cause I didn't see him leaving to go to the pro. I
I
didn't
just
see that.
I just seen it as a roster spot cleared, scholarship needed.
Like free agency, they released.
I just like from McClennan, he should have came back for another year, but I understand why, right? If you don't feel like there's nothing else that you can get out of college that's gonna help you, you might as well just go to the league. You know, that's how I look at it. What up, Edison?
What's going on, Rob? Coach Dre, Jonas. What's going on,
Yeah.
fellas?
What's up? What's up? E? What's up, y'all? But bro,
Good commitment.
go ahead,
Go
go
ahead,
ahead,
Coach Dre. My
go
fault.
ahead. E. Bro, I don't see what is going like. Some got to be somebody had to say that he gonna get drafted because I just don't come out if I'm gonna be a free agent pick, bro. I think he get better. I like the way he play football, bro. Like I mean, he got great Florida State tape. Now I ain't gonna tell nobody no lie. That Florida State tape is good. So I mean, I thought he had one more year in him.
It just only time is gonna tell, but I just look at it as a roster spot being cleared for somebody to come in unexpectedly.
Wait, y'all talking about D-Mac?
Yeah.
Y'all think he's gonna get drafted, or you think it's gonna be UDFA?
It ain't even about drafted. It was just why.
True.
Like that's more of the reason why, because it's like he could have came back for another year and really elevated himself to something even higher. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's cool. That's a tough decision right there, boy.
Yeah, for sure. Because it's like, especially look at the tape he put out this season. I mean,
You come back, you can't really gain nothing.
Because you got to think about it, right? He's going to have
you go to the draft. You're not really guaranteed to get drafted. So you're like, you get it. You know what I'm saying?
Because just think about it, right? The defensive tackles are going to get better. Like that, they finna strip that problem, right? So now, when you look at the edge, what do they do with Shane Coates? Do they bump him to an edge? Does he stay a D tackle? Because the young boys, they coming in and they gonna be hungry.
them young buzzers.
I don't see Shane Coates and Sap. That's two opposite type of people.
Yeah, but you gonna have to kick Shane Coates to the edge, bro, because all the kids, even the high school kids, they all bigger than him right now, and they not even there.
Like you
Think
put
about
Brendan
that.
Davis
And
in that.
And then you're gonna possibly add the kid from Florida who's already over 300 plus pounds. Come on, man! Like he gonna have to get bumped to the edge,
bumped to the bench.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so I heard y'all was talking about Omar White. So like, we still good on him? Like the situation is taken care of, or like we still waiting on like the legal situation?
No, I mean
to be taken
his
care
scholarship is nothing that's been rescinded. He's good, man. It's just a matter of can we get him on campus in January or is it gonna be in the summertime? You know, he's out working out, doing his thing, man. Just give him positive energy. But hey, listen, if y'all are listening to me live, right, right now, I need y'all to do one thing. Any high school recruiters y'all think coming, just ask them one question. Is the chain on the way? And they'll tell you everything you need to know.
So everybody getting a chance, huh?
I'm just
We iced out But it's gonna be some iced out characters on Wednesday. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
I'm just,
Hey
I'm just,
man,
I'm just
Hey,
telling
boy,
you. If you're listening right now, the
that nigga
question
prime,
you need to ask the recruit is the chain on the way,
prime
and let us
motherfucker.
give you your answer.
Tell you this. Prime got the little Arab jewelry nigga up there getting paid.
Hey, it's the hey, listen, you can ask him, is the chain ready, or is the chain coming? Whichever way you want to put it. It might
why
be.
man? This folks is gonna get so mad, bro. They thought they was mad. Nah, everybody gonna
We
be
don't we don't
iced
we
out,
don't
and we
we
got
don't
one
even
winning. Oh,
we don't even
We
care,
don't
bro.
care. That's the thing. We don't care.
We do not even care,
facts,
bro.
facts. Nah, I'm with it. Like I'm for all that. I want them to get mad and holler while we staying there winning. Like, they could scream all they want. I'm with all that.
We just doing what we do, man. Like that's the thing that I like about him. He ain't finna change what he doing. Like people want him to change what he doing. He's not gonna do that. We gonna do this our way. Y'all gonna either get with it or not. It don't make us no difference if y'all get with it. It don't really. We don't really care. We just gonna do things the right way. We building kids the right way. It ain't like our kids going out here getting in trouble. They just, you know what I'm saying? We just this the way we live it. So I mean, if y'all don't like it, don't come. Don't watch. Like that's my biggest thing. I want to tell people, man, if you don't like what y'all see them kids doing, just don't watch it. You ain't nobody making you tap the button to go watch well off. Reach the people kneeling. Y'all ain't gotta watch the football game when it's on. You ain't gotta watch nothing that has to do with Colorado. You can move on with your life. Go watch somebody else that don't do that and all of that. It- don't waste your time. But if you gonna watch Colorado, you gonna see the bling and the gold teeth and all that. We doing that. That's how we live it.
Facts. I love it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, yo, Syracuse might be my second team, man. They recruiting somebody out of one of my old high schools in Brooklyn. He a 4-star.
The only thing
Syracuse
with
might be
him
my
is
second
they
team.
gonna give him if they gonna get a man enough time to change the culture around. Because I think he building something. I think he gonna have something nice. But the question is if they gonna get a man enough time to build what he wants. If they give him
And he
enough
got
time, I think he can turn it around. But Syracuse, well, this like they second or third coach in the last 5 years or something. Like they just fire people left and right. Like they supposed to be good automatically, and that ain't the truth.
You gotta give
coach.
it time to
Coach,
build.
I'm gonna tell you something. Like, they ain't gonna have no choice, because like when it comes to like Syracuse and New York, like they ain't never known for football. And I'm telling you, like the recruiting they got right now, that ain't never been done in no type of Syracuse, because like most like good football kids that come from New York, like the city, they don't go to Syracuse. Like they go to Penn State or like Rutgers. Like
But
they
you
don't
gotta,
even look at Syracuse.
but you gotta think about it. The thing that really changes everything is that you got somebody. You went and got some SEC coaches. You can't you
Hmm.
can't you can't deny the process of what they've been through, what they've done, because it's proven. And they got it. You can pull up their name and you can see who was their lead recruiter and who they got and how they develop and how they possibly in the league right now. That's the difference. They changed the whole name of the game.
Now,
They
So
got they got some young hungry coaches. Some guys some go getter guys, man. I like the coaching staff that this guy put together. Um, so it's just they just got to get a man the time to work the process, and I think that's what any college coach. As much as we talk about Florida State, them people wanted to fire Norvell maybe a year ago, but hey, listen, just trust the process, and he got them the way where they needed to be. Now the question is, can he keep the kids that they need to keep? Because his kids flipping and decommitting going on, it ain't gonna be good for Norvell. If this, he got to find him a quarterback first.
I
That's his biggest problem right now. He got to find him a quarterback.
speaking of decommitments and flips, Florida and Florida State, I know they going through some smoke right now, boy. Golly. Every time you turn around, somebody flipping and leaving there.
What
But
about
they
Oklahoma? What about Oklahoma losing their whole offensive line?
oh, we finna get into that. Because everybody been quiet about Oklahoma losing their offensive line, dog. The starter, not the bench players, but we talking about the starters.
All of them
and
though.
the young bro that left, he was supposed to be next in line to start next year.
He
And
was
he just
starting.
did.
No, he started on the offensive line.
Oh, he started
He
as a true freshman.
yes, he was the
Crazy.
last. He was the last starter that left, and ain't nobody talking about it. It's all quiet.
Now that's
right?
crazy. That's crazy.
Now,
To start as a
keep
true
it
freshman tackle and leave, there gotta be some smoke there. That's crazy.
now. Keep in mind, they lost the whole starting offensive line, and you lost your starting quarterback,
and your O-line coach.
and your O-line. Well, he's the analyst, but just think about that logically. Nobody's talking about it. But
And
it's
look
not
at what
Colorado,
and look at what conference you're going to.
the SEC.
Ooh, so the SEC schedule that came out, that back half schedule for Oklahoma is heavy.
It's like that for all the. It's like that for all
Welcome
the
to the
SEC.
big boys.
But that's what. But see that. But
Tennessee
hey,
schedule is
listen,
a little bit easy. Like they don't. I don't
but
think they see
that's
Welcome to
Alabama
the
off
big
Georgia.
boys, man.
but that's what they saying. That's why they saying some of them boys left was because they don't think they ready for that. Everybody ain't ready for the SEC. Like I can play football over here. Everybody ain't ready for the big boy football. Like, you better bring your big boy pants to play in the SEC.
All
And
that
for y'all, so when you lose your whole offense, like you started from scratch.
listen,
Like you
all that
started from
finessing
scratch.
going on, all that's going out the window, dog. You ain't gonna better finesse your way in the SEC. You gonna have to be. You gonna have to play big boy ball. Ain't no. Hey, we just gonna throw it out there. Hey, it's way better, faster, stronger players in the SEC than the Big 12, dog.
Man, Florida got a gauntlet next year. Boo-lee.
Florida got a
Who?
gun and they
Who?
recruiting classes.
Listen. I'm putting it out there right now. Them boys might win 4 games next year.
Damn, coach.
Man, you see that schedule? Do you see that schedule?
He said,
Bro, I'm talking
"Oh,
about, bro, and we talking about, and them boys talking about starting a true freshman, man. And you losing all these kids and you ain't getting nothing. Come on, man. All right. 4.
Nah, DJ might
oh."
get killed next year.
I don't even want to ask what Florida State might win. Then if they win in 4, I don't even want to ask how many Florida State might win.
Florida State gonna win
But
more
Florida
games because they
State,
in the ACC.
yeah, Florida State schedule easier. They in the ACC. And the bad part for Florida, they play Florida State and Miami next year.
Right. I'm talking about 4 games, bro. They gonna win whoever them 2 little powder puff teams that they gonna pay to come in here to play. They gonna beat them. They might beat Vanderbilt. And I don't know. I don't even know where the 4th game come from. But I'm 4.
Oh,
I
I'm not
feel
gonna
bad.
lie.
I feel bad for Napier. I mean, listen what I'm telling y'all, bro. At the end of the day, Florida gonna have a new coach next year, regardless.
What if they have a new coach this offseason?
Yeah. Well, if they have a new coach this offseason, they going to get a thug. I'm just telling y'all. If they have a new coach this, I'm being real with y'all. If they get a new coach this offseason, they're going to get the thug. That's the only person they can get to come in there. Him or Steve Spurrier Jr. But they gonna want the thug. They prefer the thug first. So if Napier don't make it past January, then y'all know who the head coach gonna be. Just remember y'all heard it here first.
You think he'll come back to Florida after all these years?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Listen.
Don't worry about
Michigan.
Right,
Yeah,
you
don't worry
right
about
on
that.
check.
Yeah. Don't even
Just
worry
right
about
on
that.
check.
Yeah. He got offered. He guys, we just being honest with y'all now that is over with. He could have been the Michigan State head coach.
Mm-hmm.
He just didn't want it. So that's what made me think that it's something else in the water kind of shake loose, because he could have been the Michigan State head coach if he wanted to.
Who we talking about? Urban Meyer?
Yeah, the thug.
What
Florida
thug?
got, man. Come on, Jonas.
What thug? What other thug you know?
I think Urban. Yeah.
Wherever Coach Dre said the thug, I already know who he talking about.
They know one thing. I think gonna get some wins. They ain't gonna
Listen,
be that.
and what I'm telling you is
They ain't gonna be sorry no more. I tell you that.
He'll chalk this year up to a loss. But the next year, all right. If they can get DJ, if they DJ coming, I'm just tell y'all he pretty much a lot because he just want to be a Gator. That man, he love it here. He want to be a Gator. So DJ pretty much a lot. He just trying to get some of them other boys to stay committed, and some of them boys that kind of done flip. He's still trying to talk them into coming back. But DJ a lot. He coming to Gainesville. So Urban Meyer know he got him a quarterback. If it was Urban. So what I'm telling you is, long as Urban Meyer know he got him a quarterback, he'll go get the rest of it.
And he gonna get him fast.
Definitely gonna get him
Everybody back in the SEC, everybody better put their big boy pants on because it's about
Chris Rainey, a Percy Harvin.
Hey, listen.
What I'm telling you, if Urban Meyer's at Florida, Kamani McClain probably would have been the Gator. I'm just being honest with y'all, because they get all the boys. Urban Meyer got all the boys out of Lakers.
Listen, things gonna change dramatically. But hey, man, you know, that's just the name of the game when it comes to recruiting, coaching. Ain't nothing safe out here.
Got another question too. You think Cam gonna play defense?
I think that he's gonna play receiver because that's where they need the most help at right now.
I think they need more help at cornerback.
I don't think
Say that name again. Say that name again. I ain't hear what y'all said.
Cam, what you talking about, Jordan?
Cam, man. Yeah.
Didn't he say he's signing as a receiver first?
Yeah, athlete, bro.
He's athlete, but I just think he can be utilized more as on the offensive side right now.
As a DB, bro.
But what I will say though,
who Rob?
Depending on who we get, because we got some players that we going out there at the wide receiver from the high school ranks and
bro, play cornerback, he getting on the field.
Huh?
If he play cornerback, he getting on the field, bro.
Who you got in front of him?
At cornerback, I just put Travis and Kamani in front of him. He be the third cornerback. He playing
over
Breelove, caught up. Yeah,
I ain't talking. I ain't. Don't even mention Breelove name to me, dog.
Don't bring up Bob.
Let's just shake my hand. See you later, dog. We ain't got to talk about that one.
Who they got? Israel Solomon, Isaiah.
Israel gonna shock a lot of people, dog. He gonna
shock a lot of people. Don't forget about Kosa.
Now I will say this: we don't know what Cooper's gonna do, and that's the key piece in all of this. Because Cooper,
I think Cooper
plays a lot, and that's what I say. I'm still waiting to see what Cooper gonna do.
He a senior, Rob. Yeah, he a senior, but he still got another year.
He still got another year though.
Cooper need to move to the slot.
Hey, Coach Jay, what's up with Armando Blanc, bro? He flipped from Miami to FSU, about to flip back from FSU to Miami. Bro.
Because, man,
bro, that's what I told you, man. They don't have a quarterback right now, bro. What's the point? Listen, bro, the kid that was the backup, he done already hit the portal. So they don't have a quarterback right now, bro. And they don't have nobody who coming in that's supposed to be good. So if you can't get Cam Ward, and if somebody else mess around to get his wins in and throw on the bling bling, what we talking about?
Cam Ward ain't gonna be number one with a 1 year wonder anyway.
1 year, and then he gone. Again, but you got to try to ride that. You was 13-0 this year. If you get Cam Ward, they feel like they might can go undefeated again, and then you can go get you a young rising quarterback, right? Right now they don't even have that.
Yeah, you ain't got nothing right now.
No. Hey, Coach Dre, they do. Coach Dre, they do. They got Chrome and Hope coming in.
Come on, dog.
You seen this film? I seen it.
Come on, dog.
But Coleman only started for like 2 years in high school. Not even like that long.
Well, I don't care how many years he started. If you see his film, you if that's what you talking about, I'm finna play with. That ain't. What I'm saying is, if you don't get a guy out of the transfer portal, you talking about this kid having to play. Come on, be for real. He not no DJ. Hey, Coach Ray, go get Malik then if you can't get Cam.
Bro, they gotta go get somebody. And they running out of time, dog.
And in a minute, it's gonna be whoever they can get, bro. And if you talking about the boy DJ Oglala, whatever the dude from Clemson, man, don't nobody want to see him. Don't
DJ
nobody kind of have
Ogumezduki.
on him, bro.
He got benched at the CU game for Aiden Childs, bro. He trash, bro.
Hey man,
So what I'm telling, so that's what I'm telling you, bro. Like we was 13-0, and we didn't get in the playoffs. Now we in the ACC. Cam Ward probably going to Miami. They done picked up a couple of other kids all of a sudden. Miami look like they're gonna be the team in the ACC this year.
Miami got
So now
balls on defense, boy.
so now what? Why are we even talking about Florida State?
Yeah, Miami looking nice. I ain't even gonna cap Coach
I
J.
think Cristobal,
you see who Cristobal when he got put in his corner? He went and got Rick Ross, dog.
Yep.
He got Ross down there. Hey, what we got to do, man? 305, baby. Let's go.
I mean, getting all 5-star defensive linemen, bro.
Bro, they flipped They flipped a 5-star from Ohio State, bro.
Justin Scott, he nice too.
So that's what I'm telling you. So if I'm a recruit and I was locked in with Florida State, and I see what Miami doing, and listen, bro, we ain't got no quarterback right now, bro. I'm just being honest with y'all. So, man, I don't know I don't know which way we going. I don't even know what Norvell's selling these kids right now.
Because Bolden look like he going to Auburn or Georgia.
Bro, you don't know where he going, dog. You just throwing names out, dog.
I mean, don't nobody. But I don't think he know right now, bro. I'm just being honest with you. He a kid that don't nobody like. He keeping it close to the vest, bro. I don't think bro even know where he going right now, bro. I'm just.
He don't even know where he going.
I just threw out two names, bro.
Bro,
but like I said, it's just bad. And then it go back to what we talked about at the beginning of the year. And Georgia around here trying to sue somebody, but Florida State can't even. They finna lose their whole class because they can't get in the playoffs, and they ain't suing nobody, but Georgia suing because they want somebody to respect them because they won the last two national championships. Come on, be for real, man. Just be for real. But that's just be for real, bro.
I missed that. What happened?
Georgia is suing the NCAA for not making into the playoffs.
They lost.
Right, that's what we said.
He lost the last game of the season.
How you lose?
And you lost to the greatest coach that ever lived right now. So, like, come on, bro. Like,
take your lick.
I mean, Georgia got no case. If anything, Florida State got more of a case than Georgia.
Hey, Jungle brother, that's not what you heard. He wasn't talking about that person. He was talking about the other quarterback.
What he said?
He wasn't talking about Charles. He was talking about DJ.
Yeah, DJ. DJ. The dude. He might be a nice fit for right now, but come on, man. Who y'all like, bro?
Coach Dre, I give DJ 2 games at FSU and they bench him.
If you think DJ about to leave to the playoffs, you crazy.
DJ's not leading to no playoffs, bro. They benched him. They benched him
after 2 games.
Edison, they benched him at the CU game, bro. For the freshman.
Listen, bro. I give him credit. He was supposed to come in to be the next after. It was hard to fill Trevor Lawrence's shoes, so I wasn't mad at him for getting out of Clemson and going somewhere else. But I wanted to see the guy that, and if you look at his high school film, he was that. I was looking to see that at Oregon State, and I didn't see that. So, I mean, what makes you think you're gonna come to the ACC and do that?
My boy trying to get revenge on Clemson.
I mean, that ain't saying much right now.
I don't know, bro. If I'm DJU, bro, I'm trying my hand in the CFL or something.
Hey, Eric,
it's other teams to go play for. If you got a chance to go play at Florida State, then go do it. If that's who they got to get a quarterback, bro. That's what I'm telling you. They have to have a quarterback. They don't have one.
Okay, Coach Ray, even if they get Malik, I don't think he's the answer.
Malik ain't going there.
I'm just saying if.
He's probably going to USC, man.
He's going to one of the. I had a feeling he's probably gonna go back home.
USC
Let's
play
Then
go.
go to
LSU first game of
UCLA.
the year.
And I want
UCLA might get
listen.
Malik.
Okay, not them two. Who that quarterback? Like who
They don't
USC
get.
quarterback finna be?
Malachi Nelson.
I mean, he redshirt freshman. I don't think he's gonna do that. But a redshirt freshman though.
He didn't even see the field last year, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think Lincoln Riley's gonna do that. It's too many good quarterbacks in the portal
I
for
mean,
him not to get him though.
Rob say some real stuff. Everything Colorado do, win, lose, or draw, everybody talk about it. But let's talk about these other teams that it ain't happening for them, but don't nobody talk about that.
They ain't gonna want to talk
Like,
about that though, Jay, because
man, I don't.
the views
I
ain't
talk
gonna
about
be.
it.
We'll talk about it, bro. What we talking about? You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
no, Rob. I'm not saying. I'm talking about the critics. They won't talk about the other teams because the views and the clicks and the algorithm. But CU,
I,
they gonna get a million clicks.
Lawrence, you were 100% right. Ohio State is on the clock. They do need a QB.
Yeah,
Yep.
them. Yeah, them.
They time running out too.
Yeah, them too. Them too. Florida State, USC, and Ohio State. They need a quarterback. All of them need a quarterback. If you're a
And
good quarterback,
Michigan too, Coach
Michigan
Jay.
too, depending on what JJ
Michigan
does.
too.
but
Michigan.
Harbaugh like his backup.
Who's his backup?
Harbaugh like his backup. He like the kid that's his backup.
Okay.
And then I don't even know if Harbaugh gonna be the Michigan coach
and
at the end
how
of the year. So
and how about the type of coach who would develop a quarterback? The one of niggas ain't trying to develop no quarterbacks, man.
there you
Yeah,
go.
that's
What Jonas just said.
I
fact.
listen. Listen. We gonna all be at that UCF game, so I'm hope you there. And
Oh
when
yeah,
you
we gonna
watch,
be in. Oh, hey,
when
listen.
you look at, when you look at that scoreboard, we gonna see we gonna really find out what you talking about.
Hey, Coach Dre, when I come down there, I want that Southern hospitality, brother.
Hey, listen, bro. We just gonna put it together. Whatever week that is, we just put it together.
We gonna put something
Ain't
together
gonna be
though.
no pressure.
It's the last
Ain't
week.
gonna be no pressure. It's the last
It's
week, right? Yeah.
it's not necessarily. Nah, it ain't none of those.
I
Is it
don't
the
Those
last
think
week?
it's
official
set in
dates out.
stone yet.
I didn't say it yet. Okay, my bad.
They just give you. They tell you the teams, but it ain't no official schedule out
Okay,
what dates.
my bad, Rob. I just seen the schedule and I thought it was the last game.
No, right now it is showing as the last game, but there ain't no
That's not official.
technically official dates out there yet. So
Gotcha.
that's still all being negotiated right now on
But
dates.
that would be a good game though for your last game in Florida. Shit,
I mean, y'all just. I mean, we gonna put something
That's
together, bro.
Thanksgiving weekend too. That's Thanksgiving weekend
that's
too.
warm. Hey, Jonas, that's warm weather, bro.
We gonna
Y'all
see,
just. Hey,
but
we gonna put something together though. We definitely gonna put something together, bro.
I told you I got family in Tallahassee. No, Fort Lauderdale. Sorry.
Big LT, what's the word, bro?
Hey, y'all see how college ESPN college, I guess ESPN college game day or whatever you want to call it. They putting prime all inside they I guess they little title picture and they ain't even talking about them. That boy, these people desperate for some content, man. You don't want to
you know
talk
what?
about him, but you want to use his image.
No, because
I
because
Big LT, you know what time it is, man.
Come
Like,
on, man.
listen, all the people they want to talk about, guess what? They ain't giving no viewership. They ain't making no money off them. So guess what they gotta talk about?
Prime.
You know what time it is.
Hey, Jonas, was Shepard, was he good in high school?
Yeah,
Oh, you
Mandeville always have good players, bro. He was Mandeville. Them niggas, they good.
as I'm saying, his high school team. You ain't
Yeah,
seen it yet.
Mandeville. I'm telling you, Mandeville they all. I didn't see him play in high school, but I know the school he went to always was good.
No, he seemed like he's bigger and faster than the one that is left.
Yeah, Mandeville like 30 minutes from New Orleans, so they always was good, like a little suburb team.
You hear me? You hear me, Rob?
Shout out to Polk County. What's happening?
I said
Polk
Shepard look
County,
like he's
stand
bigger.
up.
He look like he's bigger and faster than Weaver.
Yeah, he is.
I seen that
Yeah,
boy.
he
He
is.
like that.
I see
He
that.
like
Yeah.
that, man.
He like
I
6'2".
No,
I
he's
listen.
6'3".
Yeah.
6'3".
Listen. I gotta make this now. We're doing a 21 ticket giveaway for the UCF game. So we gonna be there. Whether you pull up on us or not, we gonna be there. So we doing a 21 ticket giveaway on the channel for the UCF game. When they're available to purchase. So y'all stay tuned, man, because we're gonna start selecting people out of the chat. We're gonna ask you for your email. It may not be me, but somebody from my team might ask you for your email. So it's not. Don't It ain't gonna be nothing weird. We're just gonna be asking for your email, so we'll be able to send you the tickets to the game. But we're doing 21 tickets for the UCF game. So y'all pull up on us, man. We gonna definitely be there at the game. So we'll see. But y'all can
Man,
go
why
there,
we don't
man.
have a quarterback, man?
You said what?
Why we don't have a quarterback? Well, a backup quarterback.
Don't worry about that, dog. It's a plan in the making, dog. And the reason why I'm saying it's a plan in the making is, do you go out and really go get two top experienced quarterbacks when you know you're gonna bring in a freshman QB for 25, a high end freshman QB? That's what the real issue is. Otherwise, we would already had a committed
But
quarterback
you're gonna
right now.
get a bridge in between that time, though.
Yeah, I understand. I said the same thing. Like, man, we need to, like, we're gonna get a backup. It's just a matter of who that backup gonna be. Well, we definitely need a quality backup behind Shadora, right? I don't, but
You
they
guys
they
don't
putting all
think
they
he
really
can
putting
be
all their
that?
eggs. They really putting all their eggs in the basket for the class of 25 for the top end quarterback.
I ain't lying. If
All
I
right,
was
let me answer that
prime,
though.
I wouldn't let Shador practice till August, man.
He said to August.
Man got a
So you don't
broke
even want to
back,
see
man.
you
Man got a
don't even want to
broke
see him
back,
in the
man.
spring game, bro.
Man, the man got a broke back. What I want to see him in the spring game, I know what he could do. The spring game ain't gonna show me nothing.
Yeah, but he got to develop chemistry with them new receivers, Jonas.
Man, y'all worrying about them cameras, man. That man need to be sitting down
I'm
somewhere.
not worried about the cameras.
It's
I'm
not
just
about no
saying
cameras though, but
you
you
wouldn't.
got to like develop some chemistry. We got new receivers and a whole new offensive line.
Man,
But
listen.
the thing about it is that you can't hit him or nothing in the spring game anyway. So why not? But for me, I'm not rushing him back. Whatever the injury really is, right? Because they ain't gonna tell you fully like recovery time, injury, what's everything with Shador. They can say whatever they want to say, but they ain't tell you the whole intel about what's really going on with Shador. So if it's something where he needs to tremendously heal, it's not worth putting them and playing them in spring, right? But Ryan Staubs, he's like a third string, fourth string for me. Like you got to go get a quarterback, dog. You just have to.
Oh yeah.
But you don't believe in Staub?
Boy, what?
Come on, dog. Come on, man.
Hell no, you
Listen,
don't.
like Edison, that's like me saying I believe in Bree Love.
Bro, Star would get 8 alive, dog.
Come on,
Damn.
dog. What we talking about,
Man, you
man?
feel like that about Staub? Oh,
Bro, Star will get 8 alive, bro.
Why nobody talking about Keenan Allen cousin?
Cause you know how people is, man. He didn't have stats last year, so people are gonna
I,
That's
underestimate
the
him.
big.
Trying to say
Yeah,
he
I
not
was gonna
all
say
that.
that's the biggest thing. He ain't got no stats and he ain't proven, and so you got to go back and look at his high school film and stuff like that. So I think that's his biggest thing.
I'm gonna say this. We'll probably do a breakdown of like each player once they sign. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just
He
trying to make
fast?
sure everything. I'm just trying to make sure everything is locked in. Everybody signed before I started breaking that. Because
What you
one
say,
thing you don't
Jonas?
want to do is start breaking stuff down, and then people don't sign
They
things like
go and
that. So
flip to somebody
Is
else.
he
yeah,
is
so
he fast?
I'm
Is
just
he
waiting till
fast?
Thursday.
Yeah, is he fast? We don't really have no speed receiver like
No,
that.
no, he's fast. He's fast. Buddy fast.
Bro, how
I
you
mean,
gonna ask
What
is he
about
fast and
Shepard?
then
Is
say
he
buddy
fast
fast?
even though he's 6'3", 200?
no. He's asking me if he's fast. I said he's fast. I seen his tape, bro. He got burned, bro.
Yeah, you got all these receivers, man. Ain't no way you don't get a top quarterback in 25 class. Ain't no
They
way.
signed that.
How?
They signed that young Cordell Russell, baby
Yeah, baby,
T.O. He
baby
started
T.O. Baby
passing
T.O.
out
want to
there.
play with Shador.
Yeah, they know each other, man. Man, come on, a lot of these cats you grew up, you play out here in the Metroplex, they all know each other, man.
That,
707 and all that.
but that's damn near cheating, though, bro. You got
Bro,
Baby T.O. on
so
this guy.
Why? Why is that cheating, Zion?
No, I'm not.
yeah,
No,
Like
I'm not
they've
saying
been
like
doing
that.
it for years.
I mean,
I'm
but
not
And
saying.
I'm
see
telling you, after that
the background
TCU,
history, the background history with him and Coach Prime is pretty good.
Yes.
yeah. Come on, man. Prime raised a lot of them little Texas kids around there, man. Grew up idolizing that game. I'm telling you, after that TCU game, them TCU cats was right there following Prime and them after that game, man. I was sitting there watching them.
Rob, they gonna have a basketball team out that bitch, bro. Baby T. They gonna have a basketball team out there.
But what was the problem with CU last year? Like with the receivers, a lot of people are saying like them guys were a little bit too small. They were all kind of the same type, small,
They
twitchy
they
receivers.
was slow.
They were slow, bro.
It was slow.
Yeah, but they were also small too. Now we got some
I,
size
I,
and we
I
got
ain't
some
gonna say
speed too.
I ain't gonna say that it was slow. I think Jimmy was hurt all year. Weaver was the most consistent guy we had. Amarion just didn't show up in practice like he should have. I don't know what was going on with Dawson. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not
He
gonna
was
speak on
he
that.
was hurt. He was hurt.
Okay, okay. So Dawson was hurt. So I just think we didn't have the depth that we wanted. Um,
Got it now.
what you call it wasn't what he did. What we saw in the summer and what you call it end up being in the season is not what we expected. We thought he was going to be a real dog. We thought he was going to be a real football player. He didn't turn into that. I think he should have been a tight end from the jump. And
Jeremy,
now
I
they,
told you, right, Coach?
yes, I think he should have been a tight end from the jump. I think if he'd have been in the tight end room from the time he got there with Brewster, he could have been a Pitts type of guy for the University of Colorado. But you know what I'm saying? That's just me talking. I can't speak for nobody else. So I mean, it's just fellas, this is another thing y'all gotta understand. We gotta get who we can try to get. Like you gotta remember, Coach Prime, this time last week, Coach Prime had just been on the job, a week and a half. So it was just about getting the kids that we could get. And some of the relationships that he had built, just trying to pull kids that he could get. So now it's a all year process. And so now we getting the kids that we really want.
Hey, but
Not
Coach,
just having to settle for the kids that was out there left. Go ahead.
Coach, to pull a top 20 class in a month, that's crazy.
I mean,
What
but
you think
only
we're
but
gonna get Wasim and Page this year, Rob?
Wasim, Page, I'm still questioning on Page, but Wasim, yeah.
You still a question on Page, Rob?
Yeah.
I'm
Like
not sure.
you don't know if he coming back?
No, I just don't know if he cracks the rotation.
I don't see
I
him
think
playing. Page, I
What
don't.
kind of rotation
Wasim, yeah.
looking like?
I think I saw getting in. I think I saw Wasim playing next
The
year.
reason why I'm saying I'm seeing is because he's one of the top like route running receivers that CU has.
That boy cold, bro.
You like that?
That boy cold. Like I ain't gonna lie.
Again,
I like Assad a lot.
we got to be 8 deep to 9 deep at receiver because again, you can tweak something at any given time, and so we got to be 8 to 9 deep at receiver. So if you say Jimmy coming back, Dawson coming back, Miller will be back, Caleb will be back.
Who I just want to know, like, who is disrespecting Jimmy? Y'all gotta understand, he still ain't made a decision. He ain't made his mind on what he gonna do.
I
So
think he coming back. I think he coming back.
if
I mean, he'll be home in a little
yeah,
bit. I mean, he finna come to the. So we'll find out. But I don't. I think if he was going, I think he'd already declared. I think he coming back. I think he need one more year. He wasn't healthy this year. Whenever he tweaked that hamstring right there before spring, because if you go back and watch Jimmy before he tweaked that hamstring, after he tweaked it, he just wasn't the same football player. And that's what some people you have to look at ball players like that. And you got to analyze. And I know it's hard to look at it and you want to say the production and you want to say this, that, and the third. That's cool. And I give you all of that. He dropped some passes and I'm not finna make no excuses for him. All I'm telling you is that dog wasn't healthy all year.
Hey, Coach Gray.
Yes, sir.
All I know is if you don't produce, Draylon Miller, you gonna see that field.
Jimmy gonna be
I
on the
mean,
field Jimmy
but
gonna be
what
on
I'm
the field
telling y'all,
regardless of what
what
you
I'm
talking
telling
about.
y'all is
I've been
Jimmy,
telling y'all the whole time, them dudes ain't about to take Jimmy off the field, man.
Yeah, bro.
right?
His
I
relationship.
mean, Jimmy,
Yeah.
Jimmy built a little different. Now, Jimmy, you ain't just finna come in here and punk Jimmy out no spot. Like he gonna work his behind off, bro. Jimmy a real dog. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Ain't nobody got to tell me about the kid. I watched this kid come right up here to Gainesville and play Gainesville High School and put on a show. So I know the kid a dog. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts. It ain't what somebody told me is what I know. So I'm not worried about him working hard and getting himself right. Ain't nobody just gonna punk him off the field. He gonna play, bro. If he does, Jimmy Horn Jr. gonna play.
But that's
Yeah,
one thing you can't complain about Jimmy though, is his work ethic. Jimmy got an exceptional work ethic. That's one thing nobody can complain about.
Oh no, he not. He practice king.
now
In
what I would
practice, he
say,
gonna shine in practice.
here's the improvement I do want to see from Jimmy is becoming an elite route runner. right? Being more efficient with his route running, and
Oh.
then accelerating after the catch. So
But see, that's
that's
the
my biggest
thing,
two.
fellas. Now that's the thing in Florida, and we preach that down here is that you have because see when you got Jimmy kind of speed, you know what people doing? Hey man, run the fly, run the post, because he just gonna run by people. You get what I'm saying? When you got Jimmy Horn kind of speed, hey man, look at him out there. He can't run with Jimmy. Hey man, we finna run the fly. Or like so they always running them deep. They always was running Jimmy on deep routes. Even if you go back and watch his South Florida film, he was running the deep routes. They not trying to make him run the digs and the slants and the stuff like that. They trying to take him deep, trying to take the top off because he got the speed. So I think that's something that Bartolone's been working on with him is his route running. Because if he get his route running down, hey, it's a route. You know, he a great receiver.
Yeah, that'd be my biggest two areas for Jamie, and just accelerating after the catch and just getting him route running down. Outside of that, man, everything else Jimmy do, I'm cool with. Like every receiver, it's a lot of receivers that's gonna drop passes. Nobody's gonna be like 100% catch radius. Like that's gonna
Hey,
happen.
hold on. This is what I'm gonna ask people. Y'all remember when T.O. led the league in drop passes, and they say T.O. one of the greatest receivers to ever play the game, but he's led the league in drop passes a couple times.
Well,
So
Jamar
it
Chase.
happens,
Like look at
huh?
Jamar Chase in training camp his rookie year. He was dropping passes left and right, and they were talking about he was gonna be a bust. Look what he did his rookie season. So you know.
Devontae Adams, the same thing too.
I mean, you just got to give these guys time to develop, and that's the thing I'm gonna tell y'all about these recruits. Whoever we get, fellas, y'all don't expect these guys to come in here and be just beating their chest just right off the bat. They gotta come in here. They gotta learn. If you watch, you saw the maturation of Cremani through the year. If Cremani would have got there at the beginning of the summer, I think Cremani would have been a lot better. But he got there in the last part of the summer. That's why it took him to the latter part of the season for you to start seeing what he could really do. And then he had to buckle down on the little stuff. And that's the thing that people also got to understand with Coach Prime. He is a stickler for the little stuff. You gotta come to these meetings on time. You gotta be like he preparing you for life because if you don't make it at football, even if you make it at football, you make it to the NFL, you got to be to these meetings on time. You can't just be rolling up in here when you get ready. They fine you. They
Yep.
fine you for
Yeah.
being late. Now, it start hitting your pockets. So why
Mm-hmm.
would I be teaching these kids this now? So y'all just gotta understand what it come with, man, and what he's trying to teach. Especially a kid like Hermione, AB and them guys that we know got a chance to make it to the league. He's gonna be real hard on them kids because if I'm easy on them, then everybody else expect it to be easy. But if I'm hard on them, then y'all know what we gonna give you other kids. And I think that's what people fail to realize.
And what happened to Komani this year too is gonna be like a great help for the incoming freshmen because they see how Coach Prime deal with him, so they already know what to expect. So they already know in their mind, I gotta be on point as soon as I come in. I can't be on some like high school if I want to play, or some like real same stuff I used to do in high school if I want to play. So like what Komani went through, like it kind of set the tone for everybody else coming in after. Bro, why you smiling like that, bro? We got some news.
I'm just paying attention. That's all. I'm just chilling, dog. I'm just chilling, man.
See, was the dude Michael Welch. He gonna play next year. He gonna get red shirt.
It's gonna be hard for him. I mean, he gonna come in here. He gonna come in here and work his behind off. I know that. He gonna come in and work his behind off. I mean, it's up to Savion and Dylan if he don't see the field. If they like I said, I think Dylan gonna get used in a different role next year. So it'll be up to Savion to see if that kid don't see the field like that.
Bro,
Wait, so
y'all,
Savion is definitely coming back for sure.
y'all is wallet.
Yeah, Edison Savion coming back.
You talking about Savion Wilkins?
No,
Yeah,
Washington.
Yeah.
not the
Yes.
reason
Well,
why I asked is like they had him up on like like when they had the seniors up like doing the last game and stuff like that. They had him up, so I don't know like why the fuck
Yeah,
that
and
he's
then
coming
and then
back.
Prime said if this is only for the people who not coming back. And Savion still went up there.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's the little part that was confusing to me. So like, if he is he like gonna stay? That's why I'm not really sure about.
Hey, Coach Dre, I need confirmation. Is Etienne going to Georgia?
I think so. I think so. If he don't, I'll be surprised. Right now, that's what my source is telling me that he going to Georgia.
Damn.
Um, I mean, Georgia selling them on. They got a chance to win a natty. They can come back and run it back.
And they ain't got no running
He
back.
they don't got no running back. He ain't gonna have to split time, and I think that's the biggest thing with him right now. I know he liked Colorado, but he was just in that situation, and he don't want to be in that kind of situation again. That's the biggest thing. Is you got a back that's proven in McCaskill, and then you talking about me, and then we don't know what's going on with Savion. So, and then you throw Dylan Edwards in there. So, but at Georgia, he walk in right now. He's the starter. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. So I think it's a lot.
So say Wilkinson wasn't coming back. You got Etienne going to see you. That's a 1-2 punch.
It is, but again, Wilkerson done been messed over. I mean, ETN done been messed over.
I feel
And
you.
so that situation is scary for him. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. The situation and the psychological part of it for him is very messed up. Because he know he should have been playing in front of the kid that's at Florida right now. There ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. I don't think he minds sharing the ball with the kid, but the way that they was trying to run him, and then he don't do nothing, then ETN get you down the field, and then you put the other kid in, like, bro, like Napier did some real messed up stuff, bro. It just really was, bro. Like that kid that he brought with him, he won't be doing nothing all game. You put ETN in 2 carries, he'll go for about 30, 40 yards, get you down there in the red zone, and you'll put the other kid in to score touchdown. So like, I just think it's more the psychological thing of, and you'd have to really make him feel secure about doing that again. And I think that's why Georgia is right now. Georgia telling him he be the man. No ifs, ands, and buts about it.
I blacked out, right?
Yeah, he
Rob had
probably did. Yeah, he probably did black out. But that's it, bro. That's the only reason. I think he was coming. I think he was coming to Colorado. It was gonna be a good go. But when you got one of the top teams in the country recruiting you and asking you to come be the man, and you know you in the SEC and you got a chance
and
to
you know
probably
they
play,
gonna run the ball for sure.
and you know he gonna run it. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it.
And they got them dog offensive linemen at Georgia too, so it makes sense.
Bro, Georgia, uh, they recruited 4 linemen over the what was it over 6'5", 330.
They got a couple of them that 6'8" too.
I mean, Georgia ain't gonna never have. They ain't gonna never be no short on linemen at the University of Georgia. You can believe that. Never gonna be a shortage of that. They gonna always keep
Always
linemen
they
and
go black niggas up there. You can believe that.
right, right. I mean, they don't even really have to lead the state to get some of the best linemen. And again, just because you got stars don't mean you that. That just mean you went to a camp and put on a good showing. Uh, so y'all sometimes don't let them stars fool you. Sometimes them stars make you think you better than what you is. That ain't really what it always
Like
boils down
DJU
to.
with the 5 star.
But he was good in high school though, bro. If you turn on his high school tape, you'll be like, yeah, you really thought they really thought he was gonna be him. They really thought he was gonna be him. But it's hard to come behind Trevor Lawrence. Like I think a lot of quarterbacks might be scared to come behind Shador because them a lot of shoes to fill. Same thing with that USC. Don't you think somebody kind of scared to come behind him and fill them shoes? So it's like it's a lot of pressure to come behind a Caleb who won the Heisman, uh, and put up the kind of yards he put up, and kind of brought USC back to prominence. So
Hey, it's gonna be hard to fill Shador shoe, boy. Prime ain't never had another quarterback than his son, boy.
I mean, and that's gonna be a big question, and that's what all next year. That's all we gonna hear next year. Well, what he gonna do without Shador? He ain't never played without Shador. So you get what I'm saying. So that's gonna be the biggest question next year. After that season is what's next after Shador. So I mean, it's just a lot of shoes to fill for a lot of people.
Hey, Rob.
Wow, you killing me, man. I ain't gonna. You
Hey,
killing
Rob,
me, bro.
you easy, bro.
I'm chilling, man. Yeah, I'm
Rob,
about.
why you smiling, bro?
Don't worry about why I'm laughing, bro. Y'all, why y'all paying attention to me, man? I'm listening, dog.
Jonas, you see that? You see that
So
bullshit?
listen, check this out. So you got Travis, you got Will Shepherd, you got Marion Miller. So wait, yours. You mean to tell me y'all about to put Marion back on the bench again, dog?
Nah,
Then,
you're gonna
wait,
have
then the
Omari
nigga
and Shepard on
then
the
his
outside.
commitment. Wait, hold on. Then his commitment picture got a Marion Miller jersey and everything.
Hey,
What
listen.
you talking about Shepard?
Hey,
Yeah,
listen.
I remember he got Colorado 14. I just realized that he got 14.
Hey,
What
You
class?
listen.
reading too much into
Listen.
it,
Hey,
Jonas.
Jonas. Listen. Omarion's gonna go work out with Shadora. Don't worry about
No,
it.
I saw that.
Nah,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be
Yeah, you can't put
Omari
my
and
dog on
one.
the bench again, son. You can't put him on the
Yeah,
bench.
yeah. Jonas gonna huff for them Louisiana boys,
No,
huh?
You
no,
can't put
yeah, but Jonas, it's two Louisiana boys, bro. What you gonna do?
uh, Big Travis a quarterback.
You can't even say that with a straight face, bro. Come on.
Hey, you're not even counting if baby T.O. come. He's 6'4".
Wait, he a freshman?
He's a
He was a
freshman, bro.
freshman
He
last year.
came in last year.
He a freshman, you said?
Yes.
Yeah. He
That's
said
David.
class of Komani, class of 2023.
David T.O. That's what y'all were calling Javon.
I
Hey, old school. The link's already out there. I already dropped the link. Old school.
That's
don't know. Baby T.O. a little bit faster than him, bro.
what y'all were calling Javon. David T.O.
Nah,
Well, that's what I mean. That's
Javon
what
hoodwinked
he
people for
just
them
should have been,
one-on-ones in the summer.
bro. He didn't hoodwink nobody. I just think he should have been the tight end. I think he a good. I think he a good. He a good. He got a great body frame. I think his catching is average. So I just think he needs to play tight end. I
Hey,
just don't.
hey, solid go. I want to pull you up, but dog, cause I gotta really know this answer, dog. I just don't believe that you believe what you said, dog.
Buddy,
He definitely said it, Rob. Oh, I know what you're talking about. He definitely pull him up. Let him come up here and explain himself.
Bro, I need some explaining to do, dog.
Let him
I
come up
need
here
some
and
explaining, dog.
I know exactly what you're talking
Jonas,
about.
was he sipping that
Old
gas?
school.
The party.
What up, everybody? Hey, chat. Hey, panel. What's going on, Rob?
What's
Sitting on the
happening?
So
phone.
old
Old school
school.
got his earring in, huh?
Yeah, you
Oh
see
yeah,
him bleed.
yeah,
You got
yeah.
your earring in, huh, nigga?
Hey, he
Ain't got my
better than LeBron.
Old school.
ain't got my teeth there, so be careful. Look,
I see.
hey,
Nigga, my stomach hurt.
Rob. Hey, I heard some good news today. You heard it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey,
Okay.
hey,
I want to bet.
I forgot to hit the chat. You know what I'm saying? They ready for you, old school. Go ahead, man. It's your time, old school.
Go ahead, Rob. Thank you, Rob. Well, I'm telling you, that look like my daddy. He too short to be me, man. That's my daddy. Then I'm tell you, Rob. Wait till I get my brothers. When I get one of my brothers and one of them all. Well, I'm tell you, Rob. You will see what I'm saying, Rob. You got a picture of my daddy. I don't know where you got it from.
It's old school time. That's what time it is. You know what I'm saying? You come in the chat. It's old school time, baby. So I gotta get you a shine right now. Talk to
Hey,
us,
Rob,
man.
if that's the case, then why you keep me backstage all the time?
Cause man, sometimes you don't know when to stop talking and let people talk. So I gotta move you back. And then when you calm down, to bring you back. So it ain't nothing personal.
I know it's business. I get it.
You watching out for your blood pressure, old school. Sometimes you get a little too hot, man.
I agree with that too, yo man. I appreciate you saying that too. I
Of
appreciate it.
course, we got your back, brother.
Old school.
If I'm not thinking about it, at least you is.
Old school, you gotta
Of
put that yak
course,
down
man.
sometimes, bro. You gotta put that yak down, man.
That's why I go again. If at least I ain't thinking about it, you is. Now to the next one. Who else got an opinion?
Old school. Your boy Zion up here today, dog.
What
You
up,
gotta put that
Zion?
yak down.
Is that Zion right there?
Yeah, that
That's
is.
your daddy. I'm
It's
Dwight.
hard. It's hard
My
for me
name
to get
Dwight.
them voices together. Go ahead, Rob. I'm sorry.
Hey, my name Dwight.
Yeah, I know.
Hey,
I
yo.
know. Impersonators change their names a lot.
Hey, come on, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I know it.
My name
Man, this nigga.
Man,
Hey,
y'all
John,
boys up here wilding, man. Y'all boys up here wilding, boy.
Yo,
I'm trying
come
to catch
on,
him.
Zion, bro. Like, hey, yo.
Hey, Rob, tell me something good. So I ain't just turned on about 10 minutes ago. I saw
Hey,
Mr.
hold on.
Mustang. You put
Hey,
me up on what's
Solid
going
Gold.
on.
Yeah, hold on, old
Solid
school.
Gold.
Explain
Hold on,
yourself,
school,
brother.
right quick. Go ahead, Solid Gold. You got the flow.
Man, tell them people that
Now, what's going on, Rob? I know y'all.
tell them people
What's
that
going on, man? I was listening to y'all while I'm studying for my test. What's going on, man?
tell them people that
I want to
bullshit.
hear this madness.
Yeah, I want to hear because Rob said I said some craziness. What's going on, Rob? Because I'm studying for my test, man. I said I wouldn't get down nothing today. What's going on?
I just need to know, dog. Did you really mean what you said, dog?
What did he say? What you say,
You
Solid
know
Gold?
exactly what he said, dog.
Yeah, no, I'm
Solid
saying I
Gold,
want to make sure. I want to
Solid
make
Gold,
sure.
say what you say, because
Is
I
this
ain't
the
It's only one conversation
Yeah,
I'm
is this
talking
the
about.
receiving
You know
room
that
you talking about?
conversation I'm talking about, dog.
You talking about the receiver? You talking about the receivers being the weakest position?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, now
But
I'm gonna
see
tell you
you.
why I said. Hold up, I'm gonna tell you why I said this. Right now, I've always said this. Jonas is my witness. I don't give a damn about recruiting. I don't give a damn until you step on the football field and you actually
Cool.
showcase what you
No,
do.
you said you didn't know nothing about
Hold
recruiting.
up, old
Now
school.
all of a
Hold up,
sudden
old
you
school.
don't give a
Hold on,
damn.
hold on, old school. We got. I'm trying to speed the story up just a
Damn, I
little
can't
bit.
even
Just a little
speak my
bit.
mind.
Yeah.
All right.
I've been Jonas. Have I lied? Have I stood by that
No,
statement?
we good. We got your
Okay.
point. Go ahead.
I said this right here. I said outside of Travis Hunter, you don't have anybody that's a proven receiver on the receiving court. I said outside of him, there's a big question mark at the receiver position, right? Now everybody want to bring up J5 and all this, and everybody got different opinions. I believe he was inconsistent. People believe he was consistent. I can't help how you feel. I'm just gonna pull up stats. You got 85% of your yards in the first 4 games of the season. The last 8 games of the season, you did nothing. You did nothing for the team, and I stayed by this. I said, what is he doing on the football field that you can't ask Dylan Edwards to do? Rob, we had this conversation many a times.
All right, so
Everybody else was inconsistent. Everybody want to say, what's the guy who had 234 yards? I think what's his name, Miller, Omar Miller, who
Marion.
had 2. Okay, but then I say, well, what about the rest of the game? This happened week 6, or week 5 of week 6, and then it's not like he didn't play. He played the rest of the season and didn't even record 1 catch.
okay.
So people get mad at me. I'm not saying they don't have receivers on the receiving court. I'm saying if you look at hold on, let me finish this by saying this.
Yeah, go ahead
You
and
got
finish
people.
because we
Yeah,
gonna really talk about
yeah.
something.
Like I said, we got people coming back all across the board. Even if you may not like their talent, you got Trevor Woods coming back. You got Silman Craig coming back. You got Bentley coming back. You got Copes coming back. You got McNeil coming back. You got Kamani coming back. You got people on the defense that's at least coming back. On that side of the football, your bread and butter and what you want to do on offense, the main guy that you relied on is gone.
Okay,
Everybody else, there's some question marks behind that. But now that y'all getting this, because I've been asking these, Rob. I've been asking, have you offered big? If you can't get no tight ends, are we getting receivers that's 6'3", 6'4", that can make those big body catches? We getting some.
that question's been answered for you.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's why I asked you that. You know I've asked you that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know
all right,
football. Everybody
all
else
right,
might be
perfect.
saying my take is wild, but I know
So
football.
perfect. I got you. So let's go down this rundown, right? So tell me who's produced on the linebacker crew that you could say there hasn't for the wide receivers.
Hold up. Now I'm gonna be honest. To me, I'm not using the producing stage. I'm using the stage of we have guys coming back
With experience.
with experience. That's all I'm saying.
So
we got guys coming back to have experience.
Let's talk about the linebackers because we can go linebackers for wide receivers right now. That's the perfect person, right?
So who you think? Because now I gotta ask this. Outside of Travis Hunter and Xavier, what's his name, Weaver, right? Who on the offense produced? And I understand the offensive line. People gonna use the
it's the
offensive
same
line.
question. Who's on the linebacker that produced?
I mean, Trevor Woods
you ain't finna name a name. So
he was mentioned though. He was mentioned in the Pac-12 all conference. He was at least mentioned, and everybody get that man a lot of slack. Now I ain't saying
was
he's
he
great.
Listen now. Here's key word. Was he mentioned as a linebacker? Or was he mentioned as a safety?
I think I don't know if he was mentioned as a safety. I don't know. I gotta go look it up. But I know he was at least mentioned though. So you got somebody who was an All-American, and you got somebody that was all conference mentioned on the defense coming back. Right now, People might say, well, Trevor Woods is trash. That's your opinion. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. We're not going to have a 2-hour argument about that.
No,
I'm just
I'm
saying.
not gonna have a 2 minute.
Yeah. I'm just saying we've all had this conversation. Even the CU supporters saying, "Hey, what's going on with J5?" I didn't see a lot of people, and I used to sit back and be like, "Well, now this question starting to come out. What J5 doing on the football field if he ain't gonna do nothing?" Mikey Harrison is gone, so these are the questions that I'm asking. Now that I'm seeing they getting some receivers right now. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of recruiting. I don't give a fuck about that. I was telling people, I'm that F word. I'm sorry. You two don't strike my man champ. But I do tell people that NBA 2K bill, oh, he's 6'5", such and such, this, that, another, 330, run a 4.5. That's a 2K stat. I don't care about that. I need to see what you do on the football field.
I'm just waiting for you to tell me what linebacker that you think has shown you in a right state of mind that's done that.
That's play. They got experience that can play on the football field right now.
Yeah,
Trevor Woods.
You said who?
Trevor Woods.
What? Hold on.
I ain't saying he's great, but he can. He's a serviceable linebacker.
Solid.
Coach Dre, y'all gonna hound me because y'all know he's not good. I understand he's not.
Listen. I'm not even gonna hound you about that. I'm not gonna even hound you about that because I'm the one who said he need to move the linebacker. So I'm not gonna even hound you about that.
Okay, I just because I don't want people to say it. I'm saying he's good. Nah, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he got experience at the position.
So I'm trying to understand what you're saying. So you saying that the CU receivers is the weakest group coming back?
Yes. If we took everything, if we didn't add those recruiting, if we didn't add that thing coming in, and we were looking at just going in the next season. Your bread and butter is gone. Xavier Weaver is gone. Travis Hunter's not going to be able to play every snap in the Big 12. We understand that.
I'm just confused with the linebacker crew because I'm still waiting for them to find the right gap to hit the hole and go tackle somebody. I'm still waiting.
We understand that's the issue. But if you take away the guy that had almost 1,000 yards, and we understand that Travis Hunter's not going to be able to play every snap that he was able to play.
We got that. We understand.
Yeah. But who said?
But I'm asking about the linebackers right now.
Who said that? Who said that though, Solid?
What do you mean about said what? That's my personal opinion.
Who said he can't play? That's your personal opinion.
Yeah, that's my personal opinion. Because the reason why I said it is because you're going to have more teams that run a similar style of offense, like the USCs, the Colorados, the Oregons. You're going to have more teams like that. You're not going to go against somebody like Utah who's going to run the ball 57 times. That's not happening. You're going to have to sling this iron. You're going to have to come out here, and these receivers going to have to make some plays. We understand that's existing in the Big 12. They're not going to be able to do that.
Hey, listen, I will put my money on our wide receivers. If we added nobody and we got what we got right now, I'll put my money on the receivers.
You would? Oh, I wouldn't even do that.
I promise I would.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Because I'm gonna tell you
what I would. Because I know what we got in the room.
You saying the same crew from last year minus it?
Yeah.
I'll put my money on our wide receivers.
Jonas, now you know, because I did make this statement. I said, listen, anytime CU played a team with no quarterback woes, meaning they team can go out there and put points on your behind, right? They got blown out by halftime.
But see, here's what you're taking into account, right? You're X factoring the defense into that. You're X factoring the offensive line to that. And we're talking about matching wide receivers to corners. I'm putting my money on wide receivers.
I would say this. Let me ask you this.
Because you're changing the argument at that point. That's moving.
No. Let me ask you this. The fact that they couldn't move the football, whether it be running or passing, right? Does that come into effect about how bad the defense will get exposed? Because I'm like this. I have to understand about football like this. If your offense is on the football field and they're dominating in time of possession, the opportunities that your defense get exposed get drastically reduced. So when you're on the football field for a minute and 27 seconds, in a coach's mind, I don't even care about my quarterback throwing a pick because I know we're gonna be on the football field within a 2-minute time frame. That's what people don't look at. That are CU fans. They're not looking at it from that aspect. Your defense is back on the field in 2 minutes.
But here's what you're doing. You're taking what happened last year and trying to say it's going to happen next year. But you're saying, but listen to what you're saying. You're saying, hold on, but this is what you're saying. You're saying don't add these players, but keep the same team. But they're going to add players.
Well, so hold on.
it's really
This-
not valid what you're saying.
Okay, now if you want to use the recruiting aspect, right? I'll tell people all the time, I don't care until you able to show me on the football field. Because we had the same talk last year about all these people coming in, they're gonna do all this, that, and another, and they ain't do none of that.
But solid,
Only
but solid, but solid.
Hold on,
Okay.
yeah. Hold
Yeah,
on.
so you saying again, I said this earlier. Nobody's gonna come out and say that we had to pick from whatever we had to pick from. Like I say, this time last year, Prime had just been on the job a week and a half, this, that, and the other, and signing day was right around the corner. So you really didn't have the cream of the crop to pick from. You get what I'm saying, Solid?
Yeah, and
So
I've
I
said
mean,
that. I've said that. I said he
But
didn't have enough time last year to really get what he wanted as a coach. I've said that
but
many times.
here's the point, Saul, that I think you don't realize, right? When Coach Prime made that statement, the NCAA made that ruling on what they did to the team too also. And y'all don't take that into mind. Because when he made the
Wait, what?
statement,
What you
he
said?
was
Yeah, I got a lot. Say that again. I got a lot. I was just finna say I didn't want to interrupt you. Say that again.
I said when Coach Prime made the statement about the team, he was thinking that he was gonna have his full arsenal offensive line players that he did not have. Right? So you gotta think about it. There were at least 2 offensive linemen that was missing that Coach Prime was expecting to play the entire season that didn't play, whether it's via injury or as an NCAA ruling. So with that being said, that does change expectations on the season. So
yeah, but that has nothing. Okay, I get fully what you're saying, fam.
it will change
but
expectations.
that really doesn't have anything to
Two
do
offensive
with.
linemen can change you running the ball, not running the ball.
Oh yeah, I ain't arguing that point. But what I'm saying is,
which allows a setup for play action, which allows the receivers to get open, which allows Shadora to have time. So that plays a part.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, even okay, and I'm not arguing that point. I understand. We both understand that is a true statement. My argument comes to effect that, right? I don't like I said, I don't really pay attention to recruiting as much as y'all do.
Well,
I look at the field.
We're taking recruiting out of it, right?
Yeah, so if we take away the people that actually produced, right, which is really just one person, but we take away the people that
so you just using the numbers is what you're saying, Solid.
I'm just asking statistics, not watching the game.
How was only one person produced though? When Jimmy had like 700 yards.
No,
that's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking.
700 yards. Jimmy
yes,
had
he did.
500. No, he didn't. Jimmy had 526 yards.
Okay, he had 526,
and he got 300 of it in the first 4 games of the season. What about the other 7 or 8 games?
We got you. Okay, so
that's all I'm saying. Because no one wants to add this. They don't want to put this point, and I'm not harping him because I know they didn't use him right.
Though. That's still production. He had like 6 touchdowns, 5 touchdowns. That's still production.
Yeah, in the first, in the first 4 games of the season, it's where 90. He had 6 touchdowns.
No, that's not what you arguing for. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Sally. You said
they don't have nobody coming back who produced. He produced.
Right.
He did produce though. I mean, outside. Listen, okay. Now, people don't agree with this point of me because they don't understand this. Once people figured out how to play CU, that shit was gone. Excuse me. Sometimes that was gone, fam. Well, he didn't do nothing. I'm talking about the man didn't even average 25 yards a game after week 5. That's basically a catch and a half. That's nothing.
You looked that up, Solid, or you just saying
yeah,
that?
me. I was on Big Dog Channel. We looked this up. The man had 526 yards. He didn't even have a full 600. And he got all that in the first 4 games of the season.
But the argument.
Well, I mean, he did get hurt too. Solid. The man pulled his hand.
He played every game. See, now it's different. It's different when you got like Travis Hunter and when you miss 3 games. I can respect that. I don't like using this. Oh, I'm hurt. And no, you on the football field. Step back, tell the coach you can't go.
I'll say this. You're saying that he played every game, but he was coming out of the games a lot of times after the first quarter.
Because he ain't producing.
It's not for production, dog. That ain't the reason why.
It wasn't about his production, Solid. That's all I'm saying. But what I'm saying is you going off what I'm saying is you like. I think I'm with Jonas.
Do numbers matter? Okay, Coach Jay. Let me ask you this, and I'm just going to ask this question. If numbers don't matter, then my argument is pointless.
No. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is you trying to use the numbers the way you want to use them. And what Jonas trying to say.
If I'm literally looking at the fact that you got 400 yards in the first 4 games of the season, and then you got basically 25 yards a game for the other 7, How is that me using numbers how
But
I want
that
to use it?
but like Jody said, you said that the man didn't produce. He still
He
produced though.
didn't
That's what we
though.
talking.
He didn't. Why are we saying?
I,
Okay, listen. I want you to understand that he basically averaged what Mikey averaged for the rest of the season, and he
I
was
got
the
you.
number 3 or number
Yeah,
2
well,
option.
All right, so listen, we get you, right? You strung on Jimmy, right? We get you.
It's not just
But
him though,
what I want to know is, how is this the weakest position
because
of
it's your bread and
CU
butter.
when
Solid,
you look
solid,
at
solid.
the line? Listen, when you can look at the linebacking crew, and you can't tell me that the wide receivers was not more productive than our linebacking crew. You can't.
Oh, last year, yeah, they were.
No,
They
But
were
solid,
last year.
solid,
how?
solid. How
Your
And
solid,
receivers
come
were
on,
more
dog.
productive than your linebackers last year. What are we talking
solid. How
about? That's
many
not an
yards?
argument.
Come on,
Solid,
dog.
solid. How many yards? How many yards Shador threw for?
He threw for 3,500.
How many
Close
touchdowns?
to it. 26. I
Like
think it's
how we
26.
ain't gonna. So how we ain't gonna
I'm
say
not.
we ain't producing, bro?
That's so. You. I want you to just understand, Coach Dre. You really just highlighted what I'm saying. If the receiving corp is your bread and butter, and the guys that you have aren't producing on the level that you need, that you want them to be producing, right? This is a cause of concern
But hold on, hold
because
on,
But,
your
time
but,
out, time
guys.
so
out,
you
time out,
saying
time out,
so
time
you
out, time
saying
out.
solid that he
But
was
you,
just
but you, so you're comparing it to what your expectations is.
No, hell no. I'm comparing it
so
to.
solid. Are you
So
saying
how you get?
was Jimmy just trash at USF? Was he just trash over there?
His best statistical career came from CU.
I know
That's what
that,
people
but so
don't
I'm
even
saying you
realize.
saying he was trash. You saying he was
That's not
trash
what
over
I
there
see
then?
now. That's what I'm gonna put in my mouth. And I ain't say the man was trash at all. I said this, and I've stayed by this statement. I used to ask Rob this question all the time. What is
What
he
they
doing?
picked up a non-productive wide receiver?
No, that's listen to me. I used to ask this question all the time. I said, what is he doing that you can't ask Dylan Edwards to do? You need to be able to use him more. What they asking him to do ain't his game. He's a deep threat target. Post routes, fades, maybe an option route to the deep end. That's it. He
Well,
can't.
but you have to
That's
show
not his game. What they
versatility to
asking
go
him
to
to
the
run
next
bubble
level.
screens. He's not a possession receiver. People
bro,
think that
did you
because
not? Hey, solid. Did you go watch his high school film?
I didn't watch
I'm
his high
telling you,
school, so I'm not going back
I
that
know,
far.
I
I ain't
know
gonna
you
lie
did.
to
That's
you.
why I'm telling you. What I'm telling you, that's
But
what he ran, bro.
hold
That's
up,
what
time
they.
And
out,
then
time out, time out, time
how
out.
many
We
routes? How
can't.
many different routes did Dez Bryant run? Dez
Hold
Bryant,
up.
everybody knew Dez Bryant had like 3 routes, man.
Let me say this. Okay, you might not agree with this, Coach Dre, but we understand that some people are just leagues above everybody else in high school. So they
Bro,
gonna make
bro,
everybody. They gonna make everybody else look like
I said that.
scrubs
I
on the
said
high
that
school level.
earlier. I said that earlier, but
Yeah, I don't want people thinking that.
you brung it up. So I was just stating that I
Yeah,
know
no,
for a
no,
fact.
no, no.
Oh,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was one of those people who peaked in high school, right? Yeah, I would have played college ball, but that was the farther I was going, right? Some people just peak in high school, fam. So we can't compare his high school film to what he doing now. That's no, no,
Listen,
no, no,
I'm not even
no,
comparing that. I'm just waiting for you
no,
to tell
man.
me. I'm just waiting for you to tell me what linebacker was more productive than Jimmy
Okay,
Horn.
hold up. I just said the receiving corp last year was
Oh,
more
we
productive than the
listen.
linebackers this year.
We just gonna take Jimmy Horn since you want to use Jimmy Horn so much. Nate, let me know what linebacker was more productive than Jimmy Horn.
None of them
now,
was. None of them
now,
was.
just now.
None.
It ain't even none. It's now, not now. One
But
of
that's not. I want people to understand. Okay,
So
I
what's
understand
your
how important
argument though?
linebackers are to you. I understand. Don't get me wrong. I understand how important good linebackers are. But at the end of the day, I don't care. You can tell me when they gonna run a more of a pro style offense. No, at the end of the day, Coach Prime gonna sling that iron. Shadora gonna sling that iron, and you're gonna have people that's gonna catch the ball and make plays. And when you don't have that, you put up 52 yards at halftime. That's
But
exactly what then happens.
listen. This is why I'm asking you this
them. But so the
because you're
offensive
saying
line. So the
Oh yeah,
offensive
they play
line
a
don't
big
have
part.
nothing.
They play a big part of that.
Oh,
They
okay,
play a big
okay.
part of that.
Long.
I ain't gonna say
Okay,
no. I ain't
all
gonna do
right.
that.
Now,
No.
uh, oh, all right. Well, so then what we talking about?
so. I
Again,
so
is what we talking about, bro.
Okay, I mean, but here now we're gonna go into the opinion of I personally feel they could have done things on the team to get the ball thrown in space. I feel like they could have done things to get the receivers to ball. They just chose not to towards the end of this part of the season. You feel what I'm saying? Now this is all. That's when we go all into an opinionated representation of what we're saying. But when I go based off numbers, right? The latter, I'm gonna say the middle to the end of the season, bro. That man didn't even average. Most of these guys didn't even average 25 yards a game, bro.
All
I'm
right, cool.
sorry.
All right, cool. So all right, we got that premises. All right. So I'm still blown away about the receivers as the weakest position, right?
Because
So
y'all don't agree with it. Y'all
so
think
my,
the line. I mean, of course, y'all gonna say the linebackers position because we seen
no,
what
I
happens.
just
Yeah,
listen.
that's all it is, bro. I can't argue that point.
I just took the linebackers just for something easy, right? So
Mm-hmm.
now let's get into the D line. We can go tight end. What production did the tight ends get outside of Mikey? But the wide receivers
this is now. Huh? Say what's up, Coach? Now I will say this. I think the idea of people saying tight ends get production has been conflated because we're used to seeing Travis Kelce and what. Hey, listen, man. The number one tight end in college football had 500 yards of receiving this year.
That
is.
Yeah, he missed 4 games because he was hurt.
Listen to what I'm asking you, right?
Talk about Black Bowers. Black Bowers missed 4 games because he was hurt. Come on, Solid, don't do that.
I'm saying he's the number one tight end in the country and only had 500 yards receiving. So the idea that tight ends are really producing
7.5 games, bro.
Solid.
I understand
7.5 games. Come on.
You just validated my point.
Hold on, Edison. Listen to what I'm asking you, Solid, because I'm going off the base of the premises of what you're saying. What's coming back? So how can the wide receivers be the weakest when we ain't got nobody on the offensive line coming back? We ain't got no tight ends coming back. So the baseline of your story, what you're saying is the wide receivers are the weakest.
Okay.
And
if you want to use that,
production, it doesn't make sense.
I
so
will
I'm trying
say
to line this up to where it makes sense.
I will concede this, right? If you want to use the fact that I didn't put the offensive line in there, I can agree with that because I didn't, because I know I'm watching, I can look on YouTube and see who the hell we got. So I'm not gonna sit here and what's the word I want to use and act like I didn't see that. I use that also as part of my point of saying I believe the receiving corps is weak. Now, if you want to take that out, then the offensive line is by far the weakest position that you need to fix. I will admit that. I will be a man to say that. But when I can sit here and obviously look on my phone, Joe Rob, and see all the recruits that y'all getting on offensive line, and that this is the first receiver that y'all got, right? This is the guy that I just second receiver that y'all got, right? This was we had me, Jonas, and everybody had this conversation last week.
Listen, I saw it, but I did you a favor. I took the offensive line out the situation for you on purpose.
Then the receiver corps, in my opinion.
But then you still stayed on the saying that the wide receiver position was the weakest position coming back. Said that. And you're talking about the weakest. And you're listening. You're basing this off on who's returning. So if you're looking at who's returning, there's no way you could tell me if you're looking at production of who's coming back. If you talk about the defensive line and the linebackers, there ain't no way that you can't say they 1 and 2.
The reason why I'm gonna tell you, I've already explained why I don't really consider that as big. It's because your offense would go 3 and out in 45 seconds, and then you would punt the ball. Literally, the reason why your time of possession is literally a minute and a half is because you punting the football. So I understand, because see, this is where.
So you including the wide receivers that they bringing in too, or you just talking about?
We just got these guys recently. Me, Jonas, and everybody had this conversation last week.
He said the who we got coming back. Don't take out anybody from.
Yeah, just based on who we had coming back. No,
like solely on who we got coming back from last year's team to this year's team.
Yeah, I can't be on here long.
And so for me. For when you saying this, I'm like, well, who's on the offensive line? There's no way that the wide receivers.
That's why
nobody from the offensive line coming back.
See, look, a lot of people, the people that I had this conversation with aren't here. The only person that's here is Jonas, right? So he can only person that can vouch for me by saying this conversation that we had was before y'all got the receivers.
Yeah. Listen, even solid. Even if you had this conversation last week, all the linemen were gone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, Van Wells was gone, but y'all already had the linemen.
Listen, this is what it is. So we talked about this shit long before that, solid girl. You've been talking about Jimmy Horn the whole damn season.
Oh yeah, I've been saying he ain't doing it for the offense. I've been saying that.
Let's just say, Rob, you coach Prime, right? So as soon as the Utah game over with, boom, season over with. Your team you got now, you know Xavier gone, you know JD gone, you know
What's the big number 4? He
Whatever.
gone.
So they gone. So
Them
the
niggas
team you
gone.
got now, you just saying the team that I have now going into next year. He's saying the wide receiver is the weakest part of the team. I kind of.
That's still crazy.
All right, so listen.
Even so.
So Jonas,
How
so
though?
you take away JD, you take away Tosh Austin, you take away D-Mac. How's the D-line not in there?
Okay. Say okay. I was listening. I was listening. Then I wasn't.
Come on,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Listen,
Say what you said
y'all
again. I'm
saying.
sorry.
The reason why
I said if you take it, listen, you said if we go with the same team we got, and you take away anybody that's coming in, and you take away who won't be there, there is no way that the wide receiver position could be the weakest position on the team.
Okay, so you got McNeil coming back, right?
Yeah, McNeil coming back.
You got Coach coming back, right?
Yeah, Coach.
You got Dominic
It's a
coming,
possibility.
right? No, JD coming, right?
JD going to league.
JD going to the league.
Oh, he going to the league. Okay, so all I know is McClendon was going to the league. That's the only person I seen that was going to the league.
JD going to the league.
JD gone. Tosh Austin gone.
I thought Austin gone too.
Yeah.
But that's all recently though. That was before I knew. Yeah,
we been knew that he got no eligibility.
Austin was the first one to say he was leaving.
This week, right?
No,
that was last week. Austin did that.
Oh, okay. I ain't paying attention like that. But I will say this: if that's the case, then that's something that I didn't account for. That's just me looking. That's not me looking or seeing deep enough into that. But I will say, I will stand by my statement, right? That when we had this conversation, based off my knowledge, the receiving corps was the weakest position in the team. Outside of the fact that I know that y'all getting linemen.
Who the backup quarterback?
Staub? I don't think Staub's that bad. Now, is he a starter? Is he a starter? Hell no. But he's serviceable. Is he a starter? No.
Listen, from what I seen Staub in that one game, Staub will run the scheme. He'll do that.
He's serviceable.
He ain't gonna do nothing extra though.
Yeah, he ain't no shit. See, people think I harp on Shadora and say he's trash. Now, Shadora's not trash. He just has a lot of bad mechanics he needs to work on.
No, Shadora didn't have a line.
No, he's at the end of the day,
bad
mechanics make him. But I'm saying he was the most sacked quarterback in the SWAC. So you can't say it's not. He don't have a line.
Man, bro, stop it, bro. 56 sacks? Seriously? I'm not trying to hear that.
You didn't hear nothing I just said. You didn't hear nothing I just said. You just went off on a tangent.
Talking crazy,
What I just say?
Solid. We get what you're saying, and I'm not here to argue with you about that. Because you got points. I do think my dog hold the ball too long sometimes, so I'm with you on that. But you can't sit here and viably say that if that was your child standing back there at quarterback, you wouldn't have a problem with the offensive line.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, I would. But that's what comes with daddy ball. I mean,
here you go now.
How is that?
That's what comes with that. You just said my son. So of course
I said what I'm saying. Listen,
why is daddy getting physically assaulted like that on the football field?
Sitting in the stands,
solid goal up here. Y'all know he about to
listen. What I'm telling you is, if I'm sitting in the stands, I ain't talking about no damn daddy ball. During daddy ball. Listen, what I'm saying. We sitting in the stands, and you saw this every week. What we saw with Shadora doing, you ain't got a problem with the offensive line?
Of course. And I never said the offensive line wasn't trash. I never said the offensive line wasn't trash though. Y'all
then when Rob say the linebackers, bro, they had to bring down a safety to come and start in the linebacker corps.
Now that's true statement, but he's coming back though. So it's not like you're losing pieces.
Solid goal. He's not good. He's not good.
How you got mentioned all Pac-12 conference? See, that's what I be saying,
bro.
I'm talking about TW.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all say he's not a good player, right? I'm gonna be honest with you.
Nah,
you say he's not a good player.
TW was Pac-12 mentioned though.
That's what I'm saying. How can you be trash? Do you realize how many linebackers? What I'm saying, do you realize how many people he beat out for that position?
I don't think he's
solid. We being honest. We looked at the Pac-12. Who really had a solid defense in the Pac-12? I mean, when you watch the Pac-12 football, you was looking at 50 and 60-point games, right or wrong?
Yeah, but under what metric are we holding them accountable to?
I'm just asking a question.
Metric? Are we holding them to the Big Ten metric? Or are we gonna hold them to the Pac-12 metric?
Anybody metric? You ain't going to the SEC and seeing 50 and 60 points every week. You ain't going to the big.
That's why I asked what metric are we holding them in? Because if we look from Pac-12 play, He obviously wasn't a scrub.
You just said daddy
Now,
balled
will
up.
he go to Alabama and start? Hell no. He wouldn't even see the field.
Who?
Trevor
Who?
Woods.
Who?
Trevor Woods.
Oh, okay. I
Oh,
agree with you on that.
Will Trevor Woods go to Michigan to get any play time? Hell no. But in the Pac-12, he's an honorable mention.
No,
Meaning he's one
outside
of
of
the top
TV,
three
he's not starting no.
linebackers in that conference. So we got to stop. I understand how people look at stuff. I don't look at it from
Okay. I give you that. I'll give you that. But when you saying the weakest link coming back, we gotta look at the defensive line and the linebackers before we get to the receiver. That's all I'm saying.
I will be a man and admit this. I didn't do all my homework when it comes to the defensive line, because if you're missing that many people, that is very important. But I'm looking at, you got McNeil coming back, you got Coke coming back. I thought you had Dominic coming back. You had freshmen didn't even see the football field coming back. You got some people that can come in and be serviceable.
But see, but solid. But that's the case. Our freshman linebackers gonna be our best linebackers. Victory Johnson.
Now I will say this. I will admit
they're
this.
They're gonna be our best linebackers.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
This. I said that yesterday. They was like, "What about the linebacker core?" I said, based off what I've heard from Rob, we got some studs at linebacker. They just didn't see the field because they wanted to put people in their weight room. Right?
Hey, listen, you ain't gotta do based upon me. You can do based upon your own research.
That's what I'm saying. That was my research. Was you telling me this? I'm giving you my lifeline to the Colorado Buffaloes. That's all I'm saying. I did say that.
Hey, that's real, Rob. That's real, Rob. You that.
You the plug.
That's
You the
why
plug.
I didn't add them in there.
Hey, listen, I love when y'all go ahead and if y'all say, hey, based upon Rob, but hey,
Yeah,
y'all
nigga, Rob,
research,
nigga.
boy.
Hey, listen, I don't listen to everybody. I listen to two people or three. I listen to Big Dog Chico, kind of Coach Hayes, and them when they had a little their little mix. I listen to Rob and Rawhide. That's it. Because everybody else, I know the real. I know them. That 2K stat line y'all putting up there. Oh, he's 6'6", 330, run a 4.8. None of that don't matter nothing to me. Because I know I seen people like that didn't even touch the football field behind me, and I ain't number 6'1". So I ain't trying to hear that.
Shout out to my dog John, the liquidator, the liquidator in the building. But solid, I got a question for you.
Everybody else might look at it and be like, well, we got this dude in. We got that dude. Man, I seen the biggest man at my school with the cleanest jersey, never touched the football field. I ain't trying to hear that, man.
Shout out to him. Hey, but they got a question for you. The chat got a question for you, dog.
What's up?
Solid. Are you saying that they're the weakest link because of lack of development? Sorry, or higher competition that has been a bigger impact to the game? I'm trying to understand. So they're trying to understand.
Dipping in the cold. The reason why I say it's the weakest link because of production. Now, when you go into why they're not producing, is because is the talent that's ahead of them that further ahead, or is it because of lack of development? That's a really good question. I don't really have an answer to that. I'm not in the camps to really tell you, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I would go more of lack of development more than the competition is just that stiff. And the reason why I was go ahead, Rob. I'm sorry.
So how are you basing it? So how are you basing it if it's the weakest position if you're not going off of competition or development?
I go off production. That's what I'm going off.
I just told y'all, bro, going off of strictly the numbers.
Yeah, going off
production.
Just going off the numbers.
Because the reality is this right here, right now. Tiffany Coleman asked a brilliant question, and how she articulated was very well, right? This is my question: if we understand that you're producing 52 yards at halftime, now 85% of that, no, I would say 65% of that is offensive line woes, right? We gonna call it spade a spade. The offensive line did not play up to par. We're not gonna sit here and argue that. So let's get past that. But then when you start looking at other factors, you running wrong routes. You're not being where you need to be for Shadora when he throw the football. He's telling you on the sideline, you need to be running 6 yards instead of 4 yards. You need to be here instead of being there. All that comes into effective coaching. That's a lack of development. And we can't act like this didn't exist on the football field.
Hold on, Solid. You can't Solid. You can't use that argument.
Yeah, you tripping, brother.
Your argument is based on statistics. So you gotta throw that out the window, dog. You can't use that one.
Okay, why? Why can't I?
Because if you're saying
because we just talked about that.
We literally just talked about it. That was the question.
I just
But I'm
said,
So
bro.
how?
I said you using the stats because are we looking at performance and what's going on the football
oh, I
field
see
and
what you're
what's
saying. I
coming.
see what you're saying. See,
You see what we saying?
yeah, I see
Yeah.
what you're saying. I mean,
Okay.
if y'all want to hold me to that stand, I don't really care. It's not that serious to me. I'm just going off numbers, and when I look at numbers don't lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm going off
Wow,
numbers.
man.
I ain't gonna sit
Yeah,
Man,
here
ain't
and
that
factor in
serious
a whole
now.
bunch of shit. I'm just gonna
he
look
just
at it.
going in
I look
circles,
at it
man.
like this. I've been said this. College is a business trip. It's a business at the end of the day. And if you ain't going out there taking care of your business, it's gonna show. A lot of those guys went to see you and have fun. They wouldn't take care of business. And I don't want to just make that a statement and make it seem like it's a fact. But when you got your quarterback telling you why aren't you running the right routes, and your coaches yanking you out the game for not running the right routes or not blocking or not doing the right thing on the field, that
But
tells
how
me you want to take care of
we
your
can't
business.
blame coaches. Listen, I can go solid. I can tell you to go out there and run a 5 yard out, and you take it upon yourself to go out there and run something else. That ain't on the coaches. That's on solid.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
You get what
No,
I'm
you
saying? So
told the coach.
we can't put that on coaches. The
But that's
same.
still lack of development, though, coach.
That's the but at the end of the day, that's
Hold on. It's not it's not the only thing I'm gonna tell you. The coach is you do it once, shame on you. You do it twice, shame on me because you ain't going to. I ain't sending you back out there. You
that's
continuously
what
do it.
Coach Prime
But
did.
But
That's exactly what he did.
but don't
with
He
but,
did.
but,
who?
but don't
With
they
Uh,
practice
who?
during the week? So it's preparation,
Miller,
right?
a lot of people. He pulled him out the game. Now don't get me
Right.
wrong.
You were
A lot
pulling
of
off. You
people
got the
like
game.
that.
Y'all
out
complaining about it.
the game.
A
Yeah,
I
lot
when
of
said,
he was
people
pulling
like
them folks out the game, y'all
he's
sitting up
yanking them out the
complaining
game,
about it.
man. He's yanking them young brother out the game. Okay, you
The
want?
only the
Okay,
only
I got
person I
something for you.
complained
Put you on
about
the
was
bench.
Cooper. Only person I complained about was Cooper. Everybody else needed to get yanked.
You know what I'm saying? And that's.
Yeah, people were
I
solid.
mean, all that with Tiffany Michelle. I hope I said her name right. I apologize if I screwed your name up. That's a very good point. But I'm looking strictly at numbers. Yeah, Shadora had
You
3,500
can't.
yards.
So when you talk, you gotta say the numbers. Say the numbers show that I make me feel that that's gonna be the weakest link. That's the only thing you can go off of. Because we talking about what's coming back, what's leaving. We talking about who with the production. I mean, we talking about playing. Just looking eye test. You can't say the receiver's the weakest link by no
Right.
stretch of the imagination.
I mean, even so,
I,
I mean, because
that's a
okay,
hard. That's a hard argument, dog.
when you start looking at drops, you
It
start
is.
looking at people. You know, I mean, Coach
It's
Hayes,
a hard
you coach, so
argument.
I can't argue with a lot of stuff you're saying,
Because
but
if
also
you're
I
going
can
just
look
off
at
of
the eye
numbers,
test, man. You telling me
if you
eye
going
test,
just if you going
the
just off of
eye test
numbers,
telling me you're
Billy
not
was
productive.
if you going just off of numbers, Billy was ranked kind of high, bro.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like you telling me I can't. You telling me I got to go off more than stuff. But when I'm looking at the eye
I
test,
want you.
and I'm
But
That's what
looking
I'm.
at
see,
okay,
I
your
but
bread and
solid.
butter. Is, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hold on, solid. This what you did, Rush. You discredit your own self by saying what
Yeah,
you said. So
yeah.
then that's why it's like what you're saying
I
is
understand it. I'm
invalid.
saying, okay, if I'm looking at the game, because I watch the games. If I'm looking at the game and you produce 52 yards at halftime, right? Ain't nobody. The only person that's really catching the ball is Xavier Wivey and Travis Hunt. Nobody
But
else is doing nothing
how
else.
many games? Hold on, Sally. How many games did that happen, bro?
Every game after the USC game.
Nah, that's bull, man.
That's a
That's
lie.
bull, man.
Okay, so now I got you say I'm a numbers guy. I'm gonna pull up stats. You want me to do that?
Please
So
Hey,
do.
you
I
say,
will pull up
hey,
stats.
I ain't lying. It's a few of them games the first half we didn't really do shit though.
oh,
And
I'm
I
not
said
saying, bro,
this.
I'm not saying. But,
Oh, you talking about
listen, I'm
first
not sitting
half?
here to
I'm gonna be
argue
honest
that.
with you.
Yeah,
And I
I'm
boy.
wasn't
not.
even
You
Okay,
gotta
paying
okay.
name.
Well,
attention.
Listen,
I agree
you
with him.
gotta
I agree with
name
him on that.
Oregon State,
Yes, I
Washington
did. Yes,
State,
I did, Mr. Hilton.
Utah. Like we didn't do shit the first half of them games, though.
And I said this. I said the only way y'all was in most of those games was because the quarterback play on the opposite team was that bad. It was
I
that bad.
hey Law,
Huh?
So
what's the
yeah,
word, my G? What's the word, Law?
But right,
All
solid.
right,
Even
I
if you look
listen.
at the numbers in terms of like who's leaving,
Shout out
we
to the
only
shout out to
we
the $5. Oh, hold on, Edison, right quick. I got you. I'm gonna come right back to you. Shout out to the $5. Don't know. Jimmy had 3 games with less than 25 yards and basically half of the targets per game after the first 3 games. Did you consider these numbers?
yes, I did. Yes, I did. You know why they stopped throwing him the ball? Because he wasn't catching it.
But go ahead, Edison.
Simple.
My
It's
bad. I didn't mean to
simple.
cut you off.
right,
Simple.
right, solid. Going back to what you're saying, you look at straight production. If you're looking at
Yeah.
straight production, right? Shador threw for 3,200 yards last year. With
Okay.
Weaver and Antonio leaving, that's you say like Weaver had a main receiver. He had 907 yards receiving. Antonio had like 200. So that's like 1,000 yards of receiving we're losing. We still have 2,200 yards of production that's coming back.
Yeah,
So,
but it's like the guy. Okay, listen. Okay,
I got this.
one guy had 200. Okay, go ahead, Rob. I'm sorry.
I got a real question for you, Solid. And this don't take this in the wrong way.
Yeah.
You said
Solid-
see you
Solid
you
is
said hold on, listen. You said see you that wide receivers is the weakest position coming back returning based upon production. Then what is our running back room?
Guys run the football. How can we?
But you're talking about production though. You're talking about statistics and production. Well, based upon production of the running game,
They was last in the
it wasn't
Pac-12.
there.
Rob, that don't you do that because I'm finna destroy that with percentages and numbers. Don't you do that? You really
They
want to
were
down
last.
that hill? You really want to
The
down
numbers
that hill?
don't. The numbers will show you, bro.
Okay. So when you throw the ball, listen, we all watch well off media this year. When you throw the ball 82% of the time and run the ball, what is that? 18% of the time. You can't. That's not even a comparison when you compare why you didn't have the same production as the running back. Now, if it was 50-50, you would have that argument.
No,
if it was 35,
it's a valid argument because you're basing this off of production, right? So we're
if you
talking about production. What has the running backs done?
Okay, when you throw the ball 82% of the time compared to that 18% of the time, and they get 45 yards compared to you throwing the ball 82% of the time and you only getting 175 yards passing, that matters.
But see, you know the common denominator in both of them situations? The offensive line.
Whoa. We're not gonna do that. That's not what you just told me just now.
You have to.
That's the common denominator.
Solid gold. No, hold on, Rob. I got it. Solid gold.
You brought up stats, and you brought up stats, right? And so since you bring up stats in production, based upon the numbers, what the running backs have done, that would be considered as your weakest link in that situation, based upon what is returning, based upon the stats.
Okay, so let me ask you this. I'm gonna give a stat line out. 27 for 42, 382 yards. Right, that's your quarterback.
Yeah.
Right? Then you got your running backs, right? Running back by committee.
They average like 60 to 70.
You got 6 carries, right, for 32 yards. That's what you comparing that to.
No, solid gold. Hold up. No, I'm gonna hold you right there. They average 60 to 70 a game, but with the sacks, it took that shit down. So speak back before.
That's key production. You're absolutely right, Zion.
Okay.
Absolutely right. But what I just asked you, 27 for 42 for 385 yards, let's say 3 TDs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you go on the back end of that, your running backs, all together they got 7 carries for 42 yards. Whose production was higher?
You know the obvious answer to that. The wide receivers. You're beating your own self in this argument. So you're like, but because you're saying the reason why you're beating yourself in this argument is because you're proving what I'm telling you.
No, you aren't producing. I'm averaging 6 yards a carry. That's very good in anywhere in football. I don't care what football you playing. You averaging 6 yards a carry. That's very good. You're not even 50%.
They average 2.7 yards a carry the whole season.
But you also averaging 7 sacks a game though, solid gold.
When you throw the ball 47 times a game, you're gonna give up sacks. Why is that not understandable?
We understand that, but see, you're
that takes away from the run
production,
game,
right? And what's coming back. And so when you compare the numbers of what's coming back, look, how many carries did Otto McCaskill have?
I get what you're asking.
How many carries did Dylan Edwards have? How many carries did Savion Wilkinson have? And so you're talking. This is what you're saying. You're trying to move the field goal post when you talking about production of what's coming back. So based upon the players that's coming back, the running backs is the weakest position.
How when you didn't run the ball? When you literally average 7 runs.
So what is production? All right, let's define something. What is production?
Production is your availability to produce a certain quantity or number.
Okay.
That's what production
so we got that clear, right?
Yes.
So is it the running back's fault, the offensive line fault, or the receiver's fault?
about why they average 6 yards a carry?
Why they're not producing?
Okay, I'm confused.
Wait,
We all
hold on.
understand
It's
that.
solid. If you gotta say facts, bro. They did not average 6 yards a carry this
Okay,
season.
hold on. Who was that? Zion? I'm
No,
gonna
that's
ask you.
Edison.
No, that's Edison, man. That's not
Okay. I'm gonna ask you, Edison. If I run the ball 7 times in a game and I get 42 yards, how many carries is that a game?
Solid. That's not.
Answer the
That's
question.
not
Answer the
the
question.
facts,
Answer
though. You
Answer
just
the
pulling
question.
out random numbers in the air.
Answer the question.
The
If I run,
season
that's what
already
they average. You average 7 yards. 7 carries for 42 yards. What is that?
On the season though, when everybody was around
Bro,
4.5.
y'all don't want to answer that fact, bro.
Who don't want to answer the fact?
What is 7 carries for 42 yards? I don't care if it's 4 running backs got the carry.
Are you adding to the fact that sacks that's taken away from the yardage from the run game too?
They're not. They're not.
All right, so listen.
Running back
I'm looking at the stats for the season right now.
Hold on, I got this. So what you're saying? So here's what you're saying, right? Because you're combining both of the running backs, right? So then you have to combine all the receivers together in that sense.
Okay, and I will do that. I don't care.
But see that now. All right, so then. Right, because then what you're gonna do is gonna say, well, they threw the ball 82% of the time, so they have more opportunities to touch the ball.
So we're not gonna take in the fact that doesn't matter.
But you're talking about production. Do you call the plays? I don't call the plays.
I don't either. That's what I'm saying.
All right, so at the end of the day, the common factor in the whole situation is the offensive line. The offensive line is going to base if the offensive line better, then guess what? They're going to run the ball.
The offensive line don't call the plays. Yeah, wait.
Listen to what I said. Listen to what I said.
Wrong.
The offensive line is going to determine.
Listen to what I just said.
What I'm talking about.
Listen to what I just said. Listen to what I said.
You don't know what
if the offensive line is better, they're going to run the ball more. So therefore, the running backs are going to have more production.
You didn't even attempt to. The loss against Stanford ran the ball more than you. You didn't even attempt to.
What up, Mine? What up, Law?
What up,
Hey, bro. Hey, it's really a non-conversation, bro. Y'all just got a receiver, bro, with 2,000 yards, bro, and 21 touchdowns over the last 2 seasons. It's no longer the weakest position, bro, even if you wanted to make that an argument, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That just walked into the room an hour ago, bro. So what's the conversation about now?
Yeah,
they asked me, did I say that? And I said,
no. Bro, he been throwing that same argument out, bro. Don't buy into that, Rob.
Yeah,
listen, Law. I didn't buy into it.
How you gonna do that, man?
Listen, Law. I didn't even buy into it. I just want him to explain himself because I'm like, if you're talking about production,
no, what I'm saying is, Rob, no, this is what I'm telling you, Rob. We had the same argument 2-3 days, bro, across the street, Rob. You just brought the same argument over here, bro. Like,
no, I didn't.
This is Solid Gold's specialty.
No, you wrong for that.
I'm telling you, Rob. I'm trying to tell you.
First of all, hold up, Law Dog. Hold up.
Man, that's cool, man.
How you gonna just come and say I brought something over here? Ask me what I said.
Call them out.
I'm just saying, bro. We're gonna be stuck on this subject, bro.
How we stuck on nothing? They asking me questions.
I was talking to Rob.
We moving on.
Rob don't know how your moves, Solid.
No, I need an apology because you just put that all on me, and they asked me.
It is. You all you do. And you pull out the same arguments.
No, man. You put that on me.
You know what I'm gonna go at it with.
Yeah.
Man, you out of line,
Law. You know where I'm gonna go, but hey, listen, we moving on, man. What's the word, Law? Man, you ain't been on in the minute.
I'll talk to y'all later. I gotta study for this test, man.
I just been sitting back, man, letting it all fall into place, man.
No, dog. I need an apology from you, man.
I apologize, Solid. You right,
man. I appreciate it. But y'all be safe, man. I gotta study for this test, man. Y'all be safe, man.
All right, man.
Out of my mind. What's the word?
Ain't nothing, man. What's going on?
Chilling, man. About to, you know what I'm saying? Just up here having a good time, man.
Hey, I like
chat, man. I'm sorry, man. Y'all had to go through that, man. I apologize. I just need some clarification.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. Last time I was up there with him, I got so frustrated I jumped off. I ain't been back on your channel since, yo. I ain't been back since, yo.
Solid Gold rubbing things the wrong way.
Hey, Jonas was quiet the whole time.
Cause I'm laughing because I know he a clown and he just gonna keep going. I'm just like, man, why y'all call him up here, dog? He a clown.
Hey, that's how you know it's bad when Law gotta disagree with him.
Yeah, and Law be the antagonizer.
Hey,
You know
Big
what I
Gate
mean?
coming back though?
Nah, that's crazy. Hey, I like this wide receiver, man. 6'3", 200. And it's funny because everything that he was just talking about, that's last year. Now, if you look at the overall makeup of this new line, let's say they cut the, like, I heard some other people saying it, so I ain't trying to copy what other people saying, but if you literally cut the sacks down by like half, it's gonna be a
for
crazy.
4,000 yards.
It's gonna be a crazy year. Well, the 2,000 yards he had over 3 years. I mean, Marvin Harrison had that. Well, no, Neighbors had almost that this year. So I ain't worried about that. I'm just looking at him like he look. He's gonna be nice. But in this offense, if we cut the second half, yo, it's gonna be crazy.
Hey,
I think it's a given y'all gonna cut the second half.
He made some crazy catches too,
He
dog.
did that without a QB though, bro.
Yeah, he made some crazy
And them
catches.
two guys, is older, man. You still got little youngsters that they developing that's coming through the
Yeah,
like
I really want
like Russell.
listen,
Russell will be a sophomore this year,
all
man.
this
You
stuff
know
they
what I mean?
talk
That boy
about, Jimmy.
6'4".
Who?
Yo,
You know who Russell remind me of, Rob? He remind me of Wideman, Malachi Wideman,
you
man.
talking about the dude from
Baby,
But
TCU?
you talking
more
about Baby
athletic.
T.O. Talking about Baby T.O.
Yeah. See, listen, I really,
He just
I
more.
really,
He remind me of more athletic
yeah,
Wideman.
I really want that dude because I feel like now you got all gangsters out there. You feel me? Like it's no drop off. When Travis want to take a break, you still got what you need to have. You know what I'm saying? To implement something. You know what I'm saying? Because them young receivers, the little Asides and the Caleb's, that you need them, but you need gangsters across the board when you step out there because that's gonna take a little bit of that off Travis. You know what I'm saying? So now you got a full spread out there. So if it's a defensive game and you need Travis to go out there and lock up, he can do that this year. He ain't got to be on there 100 snaps a game. You see what I'm saying?
So Law, you saying you want that 6'4" receiver from
He
TCU
gotta
too?
have. He a must have, bro. Think about it, bro. When you
I
Must
say
have, man.
let's take Travis
Hey,
off
it ain't
the.
even no must have, brother. They Prime gonna get him, man. He want to be up there with
That's
Prime
what I'm
and
saying.
Shador and stuff,
That's
man.
must have. But let me say this. Let's take Travis off the field. Travis tired, right?
Rob, stop.
And you go 5 wide, bro. That means you can have Jimmy, or Marion, the tight end, Will Shepherd,
yo, that's
and
crazy.
and
The other wide receiver from NC State.
and other right, bro. You man, who you throw it to whoever you want to.
That's 6'2",
That's
6'3",
what I'm saying.
6'4".
And you got gas, bro. Then you got a line in front of you. Not to mention you got Alton, he hungry. You know what I'm saying? So you got Savion to come down there on third down and two to change the pace back, and then you want to have put Dylan in the screen game in the jet sweep game. Shit, it
Dylan gonna
should
be in
be.
5 wides. Dylan
That
gonna
why-
be one of your 5
But
wides.
I'm saying you still can go 5 wide and take Jimmy off the field and let Dylan walk out there at receiver then. If you want to do it like that.
I think
Look
what
at Rob.
I'm saying, man, listen, if they don't pull that shit out this year, bro, I'm calling it right now. Big 12 championship. That playoff shit, I ain't there yet. But I'm thinking Big 12 championship. I played in
Listen,
the
it's
Big 12.
12. Yo, it's
here's
12
the
I
teams.
can
thing.
ride
If
with you
they
on that. I can
Hold
ride
on,
with
so
you on that, loud
when they
dog.
make the
I
playoffs,
see
hey
that.
then
Law, if they Big 12, if they in the Big 12 championship, that means they're going to the playoffs.
Exactly.
Well, I'm saying I'm not there to the point where I'm just like, yeah, nigga, we gonna be the one of the top 12. I'm just hoping the Big 12 championship at least.
Yeah,
I'm saying
I
that's
feel
my
that.
ceiling. I'm
Listen,
not finna be.
Law,
I ain't finna
I'm
go
a
overboard.
I don't the same argument I used to have with you this past year. Like if the offensive line would have got it together and they would have actually played like they cared, I didn't see how we would have lost
Have it though, out of my
8
mind.
games. Hmm?
They didn't have the offensive line last year.
I'm saying, I was always like, nah, we going undefeated. We gonna win 10
You
games.
did say that though, man.
But
I mean,
I'm just but this year, if we got on paper proven players, right, for the offensive line. So I'm saying, if all things considered, I don't see how we don't end up in the playoffs. It's 12 teams.
you got to slow your roll, brother. Like Relax.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't.
not saying play.
You got too much chip on your dip, man.
Nah,
Chip on
it's not about that. Like you just said, if you win the Big 12, right? If you win the Big 12, you in the playoffs.
I'm saying that's the
No,
ceiling.
no.
Like that's hopefully you want to be in contention. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where you. I mean, that should be the goal. I mean, I know the championship is the goal, but I'm just saying like I've
Big
yet
Ten.
to see with the D line. Like I've been more concerned
Of
about
course,
the
of
defense
course,
now. You see what I'm
of
saying?
course. Yeah,
So I just want to
we
see
gotta see what's
because
happening
Rob said we
D
got
line.
some big, huge surprises coming out. So I just been waiting to see what's going on. He said, "Get your ice ready.
Yeah,
They freezing next. They, you know what I'm saying? They
yeah. I've
icing
been
out the
What?
babies.
Big
Like
Rob
Ten.
might be, he might be talking about that big D tackle that's supposed to be committing to the Gators.
McClellan.
All right, so,
McClellan.
I would
all
have
right,
forgot from
No,
Alabama.
not him. I'm talking about that recruit. I'm talking about that recruit. That's what I'm talking about. It's like two of them supposed to be going to the Gators, and I think it's one supposed to be going to Miami or something like that.
no, we got the big defensive tackle from Florida coming in this weekend.
What y'all think about the D tackle from Alabama that won the 6'6",
You need it.
like
That's a
6'5",
body. You need that
315,
big body, man. You need that big.
He's just a
and they
body.
All right,
say
let me
he was recruited by
He's just a body. He's just a body.
Hey,
let me
what
ask.
about the dude they just offered today though from Houston? He 5'11", a defensive lineman.
Yeah, he
I
undersized. I
give
said
me
it.
I give me 1 second. Let me answer. Let me ask y'all this super chat right quick. Shout out to this to East Coast Kale for the $10 super chat. Do you guys trust Warren Sapp knowing he still be on podcasts with Jason Whitlock? I'm old school, but no way you're going to be around the kids or families and you out here sleeping with the enemy.
Man, who you think sending them to their podcast, man? Who you think he getting the okay from to go to their podcast and spit his? You gotta control the narrative. Somebody gotta be there and spit your side of the story.
Business,
I
man.
mean,
That's
that's
all
real.
it is.
I don't really care about him being on the podcast. I don't
I
watch
know.
it. You know what I
What
mean?
I so my thing
All
about
he
it
be
is,
doing is defending Prime.
Pretty
yeah, I'm
much.
gonna say, yeah. What if he go up there and he just stop going up there just to check Whitlock? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna watch it, so I have
I'm not
fun with it.
watching it.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't watch it. I don't watch this shit either. But
Chef
somebody,
Drinker.
yeah, like you said, Rob, he going up there to check Whitlock. He ain't going up there to agree with Whitlock saying. And then you don't think he got prime approval or hey man, I'm finna go up here and speak to this chump. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the way the Slap be looking at him, sometimes it look like Slap you want to slap the mess up out of him.
hey, but look, y'all gotta understand, bro. It don't really work like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I understand Sap coming on the staff, but I'm pretty sure he had a relationship with that dude way before Prime. You know what I'm saying? Like, friends can disagree on things. See what I'm saying? So if you look at it from that angle, they might be buddies. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
Yeah. Only thing he disagree on is Prime.
yeah. So it is
Everything
what
else
it
they
is.
might.
They grown men. They can do what they
Yeah, they
want.
grown men. Like that's how
He
he
talking
feel
about
about
him like,
another man. I'm pretty sure he not gonna let Whitlock talk that talk while he up there. You feel me? Now, if he did that, then we'd have problems. But I mean, that's a non-conversation,
And it's
really.
like this, even with Coach Prime, we don't know him personally like that, but everything he talks,
Shit, I can't
he
tell.
he positive.
I
What
can't
I'm
tell
saying
how
is,
long.
everything he talk is positivity. Like he not telling nobody not to do what they want to do. He like, yo, do what you gonna do, cause he gonna do what he gonna do anyway. So it don't really matter. Warren
Shout out
Sapp
to
know what he doing.
Can't tell you don't know him personally out of my mind.
shout out to shout out to Malcolm L with a $1.99 super chat. Shadora checks out a lot of the runs. Solid is correct. Who
Shador
who
checked
said
Oh,
who
here we
said we was
go
arguing about
again.
Shadora checking out runs?
Wait.
All right, dollar 99 ass nigga.
Yo, the
Shador
offensive
chat.
line,
Shador.
is the reason why they
Pull that
had
back
the
up, Rob.
man. The
bro, they were the worst in college
Yeah,
football.
I agree with you. It left a lot of
Shador
stats off the
checked out
board because the
a lot
offensive line.
of runs. He checking out of runs.
Appreciate
Appreciate
the
the money.
dono.
I mean, let
Yeah,
me
appreciate
relax. I gotta get back in Rob mode. I'm finna wild out.
Nah, man, we been saying Shadora was checking out a run. So I mean, if you've been watching this channel for a while, we always talked about that being a president. We never downplayed about him checking out a run. It's
USC
obvious.
game.
You can see it.
Why the hell he was checking 2 runs in USC game?
Because man, Prime didn't respect Sean Lewis, so Shadora didn't have to either. I'm gonna call the plays, nigga. Don't worry about it.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah, I'm gonna call the plays, nigga.
Because if that,
why can't a person just acknowledge the fact that there was a real terrible offensive line, which it affected everything else.
We already acknowledged that though.
But no,
they not acknowledging that. They not acknowledging that.
I'm just going.
When you say that,
And then with that, and the line got even worse as the relationship between Sean Lewis and Shador. His age relationship got worse. That they just got more mercury and mercury, man.
Yeah,
the water just got mercury between the.
Y'all gotta understand that O-line was gonna be bad regardless, man.
That thing was terrible.
It's a 1 in 11 team, bro.
Man, you got Jack Bailey starting, man. 200.
Yeah, y'all expectations was crazy.
Hey, I got a question though on the recruiting side. Charles Kelly was down there at Buford. Do you think we got a chance at that linebacker? I've been seeing a lot of Buford offers.
Hey, he offered like 3 or 4 other kids down there at Buford with that linebacker, man.
Yeah,
He took a visit. 25 and 26 class.
You said what? You said what, Law?
I said he already took a visit up there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
I mean, well, you got to.
Yeah, he went to go visit that linebacker, but he also offered some of his classmates too, his underclass.
Right now, they want to know: do you want rose gold or white gold?
Pretty much. Bust down. You think? Hey, you think they getting that back, bro?
Man,
got the juryman down there.
No, hold on. Law, say it again.
Prime out there. You remember? Hey, listen. I know you remember this. You remember when I was like, I want my neck water. I want my chain bust down.
Them boys getting watered down.
So you see what's going on, right?
Seaton started it.
Okay, you see why?
Got some boy. They could have had them. He got them boys down there Buford walking around with them Colorado chains on.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't that what I was campaigning, Zion? When I'm like, bro. Yeah. Okay, so that's why I changed my tone. That's why I'm super dog.
Hey, them boys watered down.
Hey, and you know what? You know where I heard that from too? I actually was listening to a balls channel, and they was the one that said that, hey, they fine and hating, trying to see how Prime doing it. They talking about Kelly was down there with 4 other recruits, handing out and he got the jury man down with him down there handing out chains to them underclass.
The jury man probably moved the boulders, man. All that shit.
Hey, Law, I've been waiting for you. You know that, right?
Say it again.
I said, I've been waiting for you, dog.
Shit, what you got for me?
Remember when I told you we had them 6 offensive linemen committed? You was trying to tell me
I think that was a lucky guess.
That wasn't no lucky guess.
Look, this is why I'm gonna tell you why. Because we already know you needed 5 new ones. The last 5 suck, and of course they gonna get one more, nigga.
Nah.
Yeah, nigga, you ain't.
I told you they was already committed.
Man, I give you credit for seating, but I ain't giving you credit talking about them 6. Because you said they had 6 linemen committed.
Yeah,
them niggas weren't committed before they got there.
That was committed. Don't worry. It's okay. You don't want to get credit.
Well, how many they gonna sign today then, nigga? Since you called it to the 5. How many they gonna sign today? What the numbers gonna look like sign today?
Don't forget about Big Shaq.
Is Shaq coming? We got you. So how many more we got? They got any more linemen coming, Rob?
You got
don't
it, bro.
Say you don't know nothing about nothing, cause
I don't know nothing about nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
I forgot about the guy from JUCO.
Isaiah Walker. Look, y'all forgot all about Isaiah Walker.
I forgot about Walker, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
What y'all did? Swept the man under the rug.
Yeah. Hopefully he ain't nothing like Jada.
Who?
Hopefully.
What
about Connor? Connor going on the bench too?
I forgot about. Yeah, I mean, hey, they got a geek O-line. They should have no problems on that O-line.
They got depth.
I should be seeing a whole bunch of fights at practice. A whole bunch of, you know what I'm saying? Practice should be ignorant.
Hey, Law. The whole line gonna be black.
That's what I'm saying. what I'm saying.
But I think this freshman D line class is pretty nice though.
Hey, Rob, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir, Law. What's up,
Give
man?
me your starting five day one. O line.
Can't give you that right now.
Why?
Cause
Cause what?
there's
Don't say, man. Listen, I'm talking about the guys that's already committed and the guys that's already on the team. Give me your starting five.
that's tough right now. I'm just saying it's tough. 'Cause
How is it tough? You said you knew the six before everybody knew the six.
right,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
it's still tough to like name like what the starting five gonna be right now. That's still
I
tough.
said your starting five, Rob. Yours. I'm not holding you to it. I'm just saying what.
This how it always plays out. I'm not holding you to it, but then you gonna come back and argue. Well, Rob
Oh
said,
my God.
you know how you do. You know, Joe, you
Just
know
give
you
me.
do it, bro. You know it. Every time it's like,
All right. Okay, you ain't got to be Rob. You can be Bert. Give me Bert starting five.
bro, ain't gotta be nobody.
Oh, man, so we never get
But
nowhere.
here, hypothetically, I give you a little hypothetical.
That's all I'm asking for, sir.
Hypothetical, I would go Jordan Seaton left tackle. I'm gonna go Tyler Johnson left guard. I'm gonna go Tyler Brown at center. And this as of right now, I'm gonna keep Savion Washington at right tackle, but I don't think he's gonna end up being a right tackle. But right now, right tackle, and then I'll probably go Benson at the right guard.
Ooh.
Hey, Rob, I know you said the dude from Alabama, the Oregon commit coming. You think he gonna play?
As a freshman,
Yeah.
That nigga gotta lose weight.
he got he gotta get there in January. That's the only way. That'll be the only way. He coming there in summer? Nah, ain't no way.
He
Oh.
too damn big.
So he is coming
Come
to
on,
Colorado.
Law, you know better than that, dog. Come on,
No,
man.
I'm saying so he coming to Colorado. That's what you saying.
Hey, bro.
What? You just said.
Law dog, we coming.
Okay. Rob said the dude coming, y'all.
But what are we gonna do about these two-way players though? How are we gonna implement them, man?
Say again?
What
I'm
two-way
saying like
player?
these two-way players, all these two-way players we're signing, like how are we gonna implement them, man?
Bro, listen, them dudes playing one position, man.
Yeah, bro.
That was just the hook to get them, man.
Bro, every man, there's so many players that get named athletes. They know what their primary position is when they come in.
No, I'm saying Prime told him, yeah, you got a chance to play both ways, but 9 times out of 10 they ain't gonna play both ways, though. Like, let's be honest here. Like, come on now. I'm sure he sold Kamani on that too, and Kamani is not gonna get on the offense, boy.
Hey, Law, so what's your lineup? Where Law? Oh yeah, Law, what's your offensive lineup, bro? We need to know.
I'm going Jordan Seaton. Which one to guard? Benson or Bedford? I'm going Bedford at okay, no, I'm going Jordan Seaton. I'm going Mayer, Tyler. What's his name? Tyler Rock. What's his name? Rock. I'm going Rock at center. At guard, I'm going Johnson and then Benson.
Yeah,
Oh no,
Mayer's
Bedford.
like that though. Mayer's is like the highest ranked
Or
in
listen,
boy.
or I might move Mayers to center and
Put Rock on the bench.
yeah,
You could put
Rock gonna
Bedford
be
at
on the
right
bench.
tackle. You could put Bedford at right tackle.
Rock could come in every third series of the game.
Damn, you disrespectful, but I agree.
What you mean? What's disrespectful about that?
No, I agree. I'm not saying like that, but
Rob
yeah,
told me that in the Discord. That's how he would do it. Don't forget to
Bro,
join
I
the
said
Discord.
what?
Every third series, my man. Come on, man.
I said what, bro?
He said Rob
Discord.
did the Discord.
Bro, I
Don't
did
forget
not say that, bro. Don't get out of line and capping.
Don't forget to join the Discord, y'all. If you want to know who coming before signing day, join the Discord.
Hey, you will know something about something.
ain't gonna lie about that.
Man, Rob said put Rock on the bench, bro.
Nah, bro, I
Yeah.
did not say no. I ain't say nothing like that, bro.
I can show. Listen,
Y'all didn't get up here lying to y'all,
I
man.
finna post it in the Discord if you want to see
Nah,
it.
don't get up here lying, bro.
Oh,
Okay, hold on. Law, so you
that,
saying that Rock ain't starting?
wait,
Yeah, Ross said he gonna bench that boy.
Bro,
Damn,
Rob didn't
Rock.
say nothing like that, dog. Stop lying, dog.
I love tell a nigga lying in front of the people. Ross, tell the truth.
Bro, because we know you lying, bro. It's too many people from the Discord up in here, bro. They gonna tell you that ain't Rob ain't say that.
Okay, Rob,
So
whatever.
Tyler Brown rocking. Tyler Brown roaming that bench, huh?
Man, listen, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, I don't think so. I think Rock gonna play.
What if they better than him? Like what y'all don't
Yeah,
understand?
that's what I said. I
What
said
if
the
they
same
better
thing.
than
Going,
him?
they better than him. He ain't gonna see that field, bro.
Like
If
what?
they are, then they are.
I know
But
y'all know he a
we don't
fan
know that.
favorite, but dog, like, come on now.
No, I'm not saying like he gotta play no matter what, but I don't know how they're better than
You
him
don't
though.
got no guaranteed starting
I
spot, bro.
said he could come in every third series. That's like I did that in college at one point. I was coming in on the third series.
I ain't never seen a rotation at line at O line, bro.
You just ain't
Especially
never
at center.
you ain't never played before, bro. Like they do that. Linemen rotate, bro.
I know they rotate, but I ain't never seen it like rotating on
That's
every
how they
couple of
do it
seasons.
though. Like you seen when the Oregon State quarterback,
Mm-hmm.
the backup will come in every third series.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how they do it.
it's crazy.
Like my senior year, my ankle was messed up. So every third series, I come out the game to give my ankle some rest.
But that's like an anomaly though.
Nah, they rotate, bro. Like when you got two
so
guys,
Lord Dog, Super Dog, what would be the purpose of him coming in for every third series if we don't have Aiden Childs to come in and the offensive lineman ankle not messed up? What's the point of him coming in every third series, bro? Explain that
because
to me.
initially you pay the best five, but to get reps for the other guy that might be just a smidget less good, you rotate them in. And so then if you go down and you have an injury, you miss nothing.
Okay, hypothetical law. Say they get the Nigerian Nightman. You gonna start Rob?
Who is Nigerian Nightmare?
Big Rube.
You need J?
Ujiri.
You need
Yes,
They gonna have a rotation, bro. That's what I'm trying
he's
to
a
tell you.
right
They gonna have a
tackle, man.
rotation.
He's a right tackle.
They gonna have a
And
rotation.
Benson the right tackle too?
He's a
Yeah,
right
they
tackle.
gonna listen. They gonna compete for the job, and then they gonna rotate, bro. It's gonna be a rotation. I'm telling you.
I know one thing though. Savion ain't gonna see that field.
Savion gonna enter the draft. Join the Discord.
Bruh. Bruh. Lord, are you on one today, bro? Come on.
What, bro? Rob,
I,
tell him, Rob.
hey, hey, with all that being said, man, I gotta end this live, man. I gotta go handle some things right quick, man. So, yes, man, join the Discord, man. Sign up for the Discord, man. We drop a bunch of information in there. It's not just Colorado based. I can tell you that. We talk about NFL, NBA, college sports in general. We boxing. We even show boxing matches, anything and everything up in the Discord, man. So if you want to join, man, pull up on us, man. Don't be afraid to join. We do have fun up in there, and the conversation a little bit different than YouTube. So, man, pull up on us. With that being said, man, I'll see you guys in the next one. This is Rob the Man Media, baby. Back with another.
Now let me tell y'all something about dreams. Listen up, because this is something I found out a long time ago that goes against everything you see in a movie, on TV, or what your great grandma may have told you when you were a kid. See, dreams don't happen overnight. That ain't how it works. See, they come to you in the daylight. You gots to be awake. Cause baby, you got to run dreams down. See, that chase is where we learn the most about ourselves. To take that extra step, that extra mile, that extra rep. Now look here. You don't never know how long it's gonna take, or exactly what it'll look like when you get there. The only thing you know is you can never stop. So, question time. What's your dreams? What's your dream? Are you willing to do what it takes to make that dream a reality? No. See, not while you're sleeping, but every darn day you wake up. Because if it does, good morning. Now give me my darn thing.